Welcome to the podcast based iDubbbz.
Okay.
Listen to the music.
Which is what you don't go to foreign countries and around. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I just hate, I can't tell what's real anymore.
And I always had beef with this homeless guy.
Same dude.
Dude, it was literally the same guy every single time.
They choose us, we don't choose them, man.
Say hi to Eli. He's racially ambiguous. And Brandon, his hair is fucking fabulous. And Donut, a dark joke disposition. And there's a fat electrician. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
Okay. You ready for the countdown? You gotta get a new one to open.
I just opened this one.
Yep, too bad. This is how we start the show.
Oh, shit. Yep. All right, okay.
He's learning.
Because somebody
Yeah,
popped it early.
He was just going for it without the countdown. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unsubscribe podcast. I'm joined today by Eli Doubletap, Atozy, Brandon Herrera, and myself, Donut Operator.
What's up, beautiful babes? I'm gonna try a nice approach this time. I always tell him.
Them.
Yeah,
It was really nice.
Yeah, I know. Hi, you all are
Unsubscribe, dumb
wonderful.
bitches.
Yeah, how every
Jesus
episode
Christ,
starts.
Eli.
It's like, F you.
No wonder our numbers are going down.
Welcome to the podcast based iDubbbz.
Right. Right, okay.
They call you based on that?
No,
That's your
no
new
one
name?
calls me that,
That's
ever.
your new nickname.
Phenomenal. Hi, thank you guys for having me.
Hey, man.
It's a
Cool to
pleasure to
be
have you
here.
on, man.
Cool to be down in San Antonio for the first time ever.
Hell yeah, dude. How long are you here for?
Till tomorrow.
Oh, okay, just
in
turn
and
and
out,
burn.
basically, but
Gotcha.
hey.
And then you start you travel a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And it is
So-
wild. I'm like, holy shit, that is awesome. But dear God, at least you're young still. You got
Exactly.
Because we sat down earlier. I'm like, oh, where you from? You're like, Norway?
Yeah.
Like, well, wouldn't have called that one.
no accent.
Well, I'm born in the U.S. and then my parents moved me to Norway when I was 7. So that's kind of. But also, if I speak Norwegian, no one would ever guess I'm American. So
Yeah, I don't
there we
even know
go.
that
Kind
you
of have that going for me at least.
whatever language.
Then briefly lived in England and then bounced around the U.S. and yeah,
And now you're here
now I'm here.
on Unsub. Oh, this is gonna be good.
And apparently after this, going to South Korea.
Correct. No, I am. There's some shenanigans out there, so I have to kind of cover that because that's I don't know how a dude starts falling down a staircase like 2 years ago and he's still falling down the same staircase today. So it's like a really slow and prolonged train wreck that we just kind of have to cover.
A train wreck that multiple people at this table are somehow involved in.
It's
Oh,
that-
really? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh my God, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
Johnny
Fucking
Somali.
2 degrees.
Oh, that little asshole.
Yep. Johnny Somali.
Interesting.
So you did a lot of videos on him, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure how many. It was probably like 25 at this point, so we're in there.
And that's what he's going to South Korea for.
Correct.
So how many times have you been and what do you go for?
Just to cover the trial.
Well, whose trial?
Johnny Somali's trial, essentially, in South Korea. So, yeah, I started covering him like 2 years ago. And then he did his antics in Japan. He got a slap on the wrist, but he was like, begging to the judge saying he was going to quit this lifestyle. He was never going to do that ever again. And then
he basically just like maliciously trolls
I
the people.
didn't believe
there.
him, but
Yeah.
he did vanish a little bit, and then he came back and just resumed where he left off.
Just being a dick to everyone.
Exactly. Went to Israel, then he went to Thailand, then he went to South Korea, and now he's stuck in South Korea. He's been stuck in South Korea for a year now.
They're actually getting, who was the other streamer in one of the Asian countries that's actually
That's
in jail?
Vitaly is in
yeah.
jail in the Philippines right now.
He's not looking too good. When those updates come out of his photos, I'm like, yeah, he fucked around and found out. Also, you can tell he doesn't have TRT anymore because he is shrinking rapidly.
His entire freedom is hinging on if they charge him for stealing that bike, which he live streamed himself doing. And in the Philippines, if you steal any automobile, it's a 20-year prison sentence.
Oh, shit.
And he live streamed himself stealing a motorcycle. So they haven't charged him with it yet, but it's there.
This
And-
is Vitaly?
Yeah, this is Vitaly.
Oh, God.
So this is a completely separate case.
The evidence
So,
is kind of there.
That's the problem. And
It just depends on if they charge him with the thing that he did.
correct. His freedom is hinging on that.
Is there a Polymarket bet on this yet? Because
There probably is, honestly.
honestly, there might be.
I mean, he also did he steal or do something against the police too on live stream?
Well, yeah, he stole their hats. He ran off with their hats. He stole an industrial fan. He told a woman that he was going to rob her on his live stream. He also stole a red light mask. He did end up returning it after running around with it for about 10 minutes. Yeah.
I kind of miss
quite a
when
few
he
things.
just staged videos of beating up.
Interesting.
Those peaks just staging beat up videos.
Where'd the
Were
pranks
all
at?
of those staged, or were because
I
I have
don't
a
know,
feeling
to
that
be honest.
some were real and some were fake, but I'm not fully sure.
Some of them were so ridiculous. You're like, this has to be staged. And he would just have this habit of going out and catching 5 a night or
Yeah.
something like that. It's like, yeah, well, I don't know about that. But at the same time,
The one that I thought had to have been fake was the flashbang one, where he like flashbanged a guy multiple times. Because I'm like, how is he
What?
not getting a criminal record from flashbanging a random dude? Like, even though like he's an alleged PDF, like you can't just be flashbanging people in public without getting a charge.
if it's a real flashbang, those are also illegal to possess. That's a destructive device.
Oh,
Because of
interesting.
it's a real live like grenade fuse. So like that's a 10-year infraction per flashbang.
And he did it in California.
Oh my
great.
god!
So that's why I'm like, okay, wait, is it real or is it fake? So that's why I was thinking it was fake. But also, it's live streamed. And I'm like, how much room is there to fake that? I don't know.
I can never wrap my head around the mindset of I'm making. Oh man, this month I'm gonna make 80. I don't know how much they make, but let's say it's like $100,000 this month. But all the risk for 80 to 100 grand does not seem worth it. I'm guessing that's a really good month for them too, but all the risk of X, Y, and Z, especially if I'm going overseas to Japan.
So
and
wait,
causing
yeah,
a
are we
menace, I'm like,
talking about Johnny here? Or are we talking
Anyone,
to,
like any of those
Johnny
streamers.
was never close to 80 grand.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
Never, dude.
like what's the other one you just
Vitaly.
said?
Vitaly was above there.
Okay.
I would, because he had to deal with steak. So like, you can assume that he was actually making 6 figures a month. So Vitaly, it's kind of like, okay, why would you take that much risk? I agree with that. Johnny doesn't have anything. So like, I think Johnny's best months ever, my guess, and this is just a guess, is probably 10K, which is insane. That's really good.
That's a lot of
for
money.
the
to
amount of
like
risk
a
you're doing.
90%
For
fee.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Because like
Jeez.
his entire setup is like, hey, I'm gonna put myself in really bad situations, and you guys can put me in worse situations if you donate something really offensive on text-to-speech. And that's his whole setup.
I mean, 10K a month is not that much money when the job itself is to travel the planet and essentially edge the gayest episode of Locked Up Abroad.
Right.
Not great.
No. I want the world to hate me. How much does that cost you? 10 grand a month. F- off.
But while
Fuck off.
being,
That's gonna,
while being repeatedly incarcerated
Yeah,
in
and
foreign
beat up.
countries. Which, well,
and then that's like Cody.
Yeah.
Your story on the individual. What was it? He was a Korean Special Forces.
It was Dalgoon, right?
Yeah,
that
he's,
you
he's
ended
a
up.
Navy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no, I saw that he tracked down Somali while he was out. So he just got released from the police station, I think. And so the dude tracks him down and just goes up and fucking pops him in the nose. And it was hilarious.
can we play that clip real quick?
I've met a lot of those guys as well, and they're super funny because they have like an entire like group chat of tracking down where he is at all times. So like
You interviewed one.
Huh?
You interviewed one, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I interviewed one of them. But there's a whole network of those guys who are just essentially using they're just tracking him down. They know at all times where he is. Essentially, I'm getting random texts of like, oh, that's him walking around the street. Like I got one not too long ago.
You're playing GeoGuessr for where to beat up an asshole.
Yeah, no. I'll show proof real quick because literally. I got a video from one of them. And they're just, oh yeah, look who we found. So
I didn't know
they're
he was out.
literally- Oh, he is out.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
not in
Yeah,
jail
no,
right
no.
now. He's doing the hearings. You
okay.
explain it. So Cody, when he got arrested in Korea, the individual that beat up Johnny,
Yeah, the Navy guy.
you helped post his bail.
I paid some of his legal fees. So
Yes,
I
that's-
think he needed $8,000, and he was able to raise $3,000. So I threw the last $5,000 on there to help him out. because I have no patience for assholes, and like he did the world a service by popping that dude in the face. So I was totally down to help him out with that last bit of his legal fees.
I love it.
Thank you for your service.
two degrees of separation. I forgot about that completely.
And the other guy didn't get caught yet. The other guy who punched him in the face.
Okay, I didn't know there was two.
That's the guy I interviewed.
Gotcha.
You never said thank you, and you'll never have to.
Yeah, the guy you interviewed, that story it was as you said, it was like a group text, and then they were just like, oh, he's here or here, and then they all just converged.
Yeah.
Bro, that's wild in a country to be able to do that.
Well, just go to a country and they're hosting you, and then you're mean to everyone around you. I'm glad he got his ass kicked several times. He had it coming.
And again, repeatedly committing crimes in countries in which he does not live.
Yeah.
And thinking it's going to be like, oh, it will be fine. We don't have to worry about this. Because right now, how many years can he serve up to?
I think there was a lot of I did that as well, where we thought all of his crimes could stack. But apparently South Korea on their...
That would be a fun one for him.
Exactly. But South Korea has a max of 12 years for everything that he's done. So he would have to go outside of those parameters to get more than that.
Gotcha.
Because his biggest charges are currently the deepfake charges that he's facing. So essentially, people on his Discord, they used AI to essentially have him make out with people. So yeah. And then he showed himself on his stream making out with, for example, Dalgon, who punched him in the face. And then there was another female streamer in South Korea. And so by doing that, he's distributing it. So that's why he has those charges. And that charge faces, I think it's either 8 or 10 years max.
Jesus.
And we thought they stacked on top of each other, but the max then, even with the stacking, is 12 years.
Gotcha.
That's the weirdest Rule 34 I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Some countries...
Johnny Somali Rule 34 is...
Oh, yeah. No, it's super interesting. And then other than that, it's kind of like he has a bunch of misdemeanors. So it's just like business disruptions. They're called minor crimes acts there, which we thought was like, oh, what was he... like interacting with minors or something like that. No, that's just what they call it, misdemeanor. And then there was also he hasn't been charged formally yet, but they're investigating him for North Korea propaganda because he's, again, live streamed himself playing Kim Jong-un and everything on the metro. So that's not that good for him either. And the problem with all these IRL streamers is they've already filmed and like essentially broadcast themselves committing the crimes. It's really just up to the prosecutors to be like, all right, we'll charge him for that. We'll charge him for that. We'll skip that, but we'll charge him for that. So essentially they have like days on days of footage to go through. In Johnny's case, I think there's like 90 streams or something like that to go through.
Well, that's like a sentence in itself.
Yeah,
For the prosecutor
exactly,
to have to watch this shit.
It's so much. So yeah, that's currently where they're at. With the Vitaly, it's a little bit more simple because he didn't do that many streams before they actually got him.
Gotcha.
So the thing we were talking about earlier that really cracked me up was the South Korean government wanting to stick it to us over that raid.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know about this. We were
I
like,
didn't either.
wait, what?
This is hilarious.
Cody, this is fucking wild. So.
Yeah. Okay. So now apparently, and I didn't even know about this until my, I guess, legal connection out in South Korea was saying like, yo, you know, South Carolina, that thing happened to the South Koreans. And I was like, wait, I didn't, what happened? Apparently there was like an ICE raid on, I think it was a Hyundai facility. And they ended up arresting and perp walking a bunch of South Koreans who were working there on the plant. I don't know the details of it, anything, but because they did the whole thing of perp walking them and everything, that really upset the South Korean government. And now my legal contact is saying there's a very high probability they might go harsher on Americans in South Korea who have committed crimes there because of that. So now Johnny is accidentally fumbled himself into an international debacle.
Is amazing. Because the immediate thing that came to my head was the Pirates of the Caribbean bit, where it's like, back down or we'll shoot your man. Shoot him, he's not our man. Like, we get ice raids and Johnny Somali gets fucked over even harder. I'm like, dude, stacking dub after dub. I'm here for it.
It's fucking wild. I will never wrap my head around it. Guys, did you know it's smooth sack summer?
Damn right it is.
I need to quit.
Feel how soft they are.
Was this a scratch and sniff?
Wow, those are soft.
Don't act like you've never done a sack check with the boys.
Join the over 12 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped.
The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra features a constant RPM motor. And with a 60-minute runtime on a single charge, this little bad boy can tackle the most ambitious grooming section.
The most wicked thicket.
The gnarliest of hedges.
This trimmer features dual skin-safe blade heads, now accompanied by an updated trimmer blade.
And interchangeable foil blades.
For enhanced performance. They now have a special edition dropped. It's purple for testicular cancer awareness.
And all jokes aside, every purchase does help raise money for testicular cancer charities.
Manscaped has already donated $50,000 to the Testicular Cancer Society.
And that's why we're proud to talk about something that literally saves lives.
Routine self-checks matter.
Make sure you check your boys'
With your mouth.
So if you want to look good, feel good, and do good,
Grab the TCS Ball Hero Bundle while supplies last.
Get 15% off your entire order by using the code UNSUB at manscaped.com.
Visit manscaped.com/TCS to learn more about how to check yourself.
or make a donation at TC Society today. Help save lives. And balls.
Trim your pubes, goddammit. Smooth sack summer.
And apparently Vitaly is stuck as well, obviously, because he's half Russian, half American, and the Americans nor the Russians want him.
Yeah.
So now he's just kind of there as well.
Is he
he's
actually
in
born in
Phil-
Russia?
I don't know where he's born, but I know he is Russian American. So
Gotcha.
And Philippines do not, right? Philippines?
it's the Philippines, yeah.
Yeah, they don't fuck, like Philippines, especially, I don't know if it's still the president, but during Pacquiao's reign of fighting, Philippines did, the president they got in office is the one that's like, hey, if you do drugs, we're going to kill you.
Yeah, it was,
Like,
you were
2000
executed. If you were dealing drugs, you were
know that?
executed.
No, I did not know that.
Oh, dude,
So-
2010-ish is when they got that president in. That president cracked down on drug, like, crimes. Maybe they were like, oh, might have corruption with him, but he got rid of a lot of drug problems because it was, oh, hey, I have kill squads and they are allowed to do this. You are allowed to, actually, that was it. You are allowed to go kill drug dealers. I forgot that. Did you know that?
It's like the letters of marque, but for drug dealers. You could literally go kill your local drug dealer.
Yep. Without, let me double check that.
That brings new meaning to like the JD Delay shirts and whatnot. Kill your local. Oh, you could just do that? Shit.
President more than 7,000 killed in the Philippines in 6 months as president encouraged murder. He was saying, yeah, dude, the president was like, yeah, if they're drug dealers and everything, kill them. No repercussions.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a whole thing. 2017, sorry. Police.
Oh, wow.
But police are killing with impunity. Blah, blah, blah. But then you had civilians also, vigilante groups also follow through with these orders.
I hope they were specific. Like there's dudes just rolling up wanting to like act like the Purge, murking their local pharmacist.
Dude, that's what it was. That dude went hard on that. That's why he got
Hello, sir. Welcome to CVS. How can I help you?
Tylenol. Boom.
I know what you gave my grandmother, Tylenol.
Yeah. Boom. My son has autism.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And speaking of accidentally becoming political pawns, Vitaly also is in a similar case because my understanding is that the current government of the Philippines did some stuff that a lot of the people looked at was not pro the people. Now the people are very upset about Vitaly, so now they're heavily incentivized to really stick it to Vitaly to show, hey, we're doing something for the people.
Ooh.
So that's another thing going on. So that's my legal connection in the Philippines was the one who told me that. So that's interesting. And there was also a lot of fake information saying that Vitaly was going to be released now, but we don't know the sources of that. And everyone I've checked with in the Philippines said this is not the case at all. He's still going to go to trial eventually when they finally get to him because there's a backlog of about a year to 2.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Which is why you don't go to foreign countries and fuck around. Like, it doesn't make sense.
That's a wild.
Like,
That's just what I want Johnny Somali to be sentenced to. Is I just want to see him. He's got to stream it.
Yeah.
And they just trebuchet him into North Korea and just see what happens. Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, no, he's
Damn.
he is not in a calorie surplus in that captivity. That's for sure.
That is a motherfucker who has run out of creatine and everything else that's injectable.
That was was that in 2 months?
It'd be like that.
Could be.
Yeah, I think it's even according to this, like 2 months. Damn, dude.
They popped off the stem of like the tire, just deflates.
The worst part of the thing that was like me accidentally doing something that triggered something way bigger than what I expected was making a video on Vitaly being stupid in the Philippines. Because in the official arrest report posted on Facebook by the police there, they cited my video for how they found out it happened.
No shit.
And I went, because when it happened, right, I just cover anything that's laughably stupid on the internet. And I just see this guy stole a motorcycle while live streaming it. So obviously I'm like, oh, this is not going to end well. So I just make a video on it, covering it and laughing at it because like, how stupid can you possibly be to do this? Yeah, I didn't realize that was going to be used to arrest him because that then went viral within the Philippines.
Oh shit.
And that was an accidental thing. Because when things happen, a bunch of people just spam me like, look at the stream. Look what's going on. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll see. And then I'm like, oh, that's bad.
Hell yeah.
But
thank you for your service as well.
Accidental.
Just like you're killing retard streamers one by one.
Have you ever been used as evidence in a trial before? Like any of your video breakdowns or anything? I know they use them a lot in like police training. And
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of police academies play my videos. I don't know if I've ever been used in a trial before, though.
It's happened to me
I've
twice.
had them try. I've had a couple places try to bring me on as an expert witness for things.
Yeah.
And I always defer that to angry cops because he's been a cop for much longer than I was, and he's still a police officer.
For sure.
So that's happened a couple times, and I always defer that to him.
I'm good on this.
For me, it was the Alec Baldwin killing.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Interesting.
Yeah, the attorney
Oh, yeah,
reached
because you
out.
made a video on that, right? Or
Yeah, I made a couple basically breaking down like why his version of events make no sense, and like the attorney reached out and was like, "Hey, can I use this?" Mm-hmm. And the other one was actually I found this out the other day because a friend sent it to me. It was in one of the SIG P320 lawsuits.
oh wow.
It
Forgot
was
about that.
I can't remember the quote that they had from my video, but I think it was I don't want to misspeak, but I think it was verbatim accusing SIG of quote Olympic level corporate gaslighting. That's what I think the quote was.
That is amazing. I mean, they really did. SIG they did everything in their power to fuck up their social media presence and then doubled down on it where you're like, oh man, that one, why would you tweet? Was it the 320? What was the one tweet that really
it
set
ends
up
today.
that
whole like there's no problem. There's never been a problem. Meanwhile, they are going off left and right. There's video footage of them just being jostled in holsters. I, for one, thought they were gay before they started killing people. But afterward, it's like, look, we can have differences of opinion on the SIG thing. Like, there's plenty of SIG products that are like the P365 and stuff like that.
SIG Commando.
Yeah, I've had a P635 pointed at my right nut for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain stuff that's
It's been fine.
The problem is when like you have entire agencies that are cutting your product because they have record numbers of negligent or accidental discharges where the guns are just going off, from a light breeze or getting jostled or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
The cops, there's a lot of cops bending over and it put a little bit of pressure on them and they were just going off in their holsters. It was
then-
crazy.
Wow.
holstered firearms going off is like, that's crazy.
And then fast forward a month after they tweet that, maybe less than a month, and the Air Force or Navy guy,
The airman,
the airman put his 320 on the table during training, and it goes off and kills him.
All fairness to SIG, there is some doubt about that one now.
Okay.
They said that there's potential that one of the people involved lied in their testimony or something like that. So like, there's some wiggle room there. Still not really sure what the fuck happened, but you just have records like from ICE, of like when they released their records of it. They had a detailed breakdown of all the accidental discharge that happened and whether or not they included an injury or death. Yeah, you had like police officers that, that woman had her femur destroyed and all sorts of stuff. It's like, look, you can tell me that the issue is overblown and that people are over exaggerating and it's like only an issue with 1 out of 1,000. That's an argument you can make, right? That's fair. But don't tell me there's no problem. When you tell me that there's no problem and that people are making it up for clicks, Oh, fuck you. Now I'm going nuclear.
Especially all the video evidence of, as you said, Cody, it's like police just sitting there and goes to like holster, or it's holster and moves and it fires. And then they're like, what the people at the range, one of the instructors yelling is like, a gun goes off. Instructor looks, he's like, is that a fucking 320? And the guy's like, yeah. And he goes, grabs it, he's like, get that off my range.
I think that was Ben Stoker.
Just going off.
Wow.
Yeah, terrifying gun. Terrifying.
Well, now I won't buy a cig.
Yeah, just a
like-
320.
It's like
Noted.
guns don't kill people. Well,
Sig.
hold my beer.
It's like, damn, the gun grabbers got us on this one.
You're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
That's wild. Now, I think Cody will appreciate this. A lot of people will. You started YouTube at what age?
Oh, wait. 9 on another account, probably.
Jesus.
And then I started consistently uploading at 13 on my current account.
Cody, last night, this fucking psycho's like, I'm trying to get to 2 posts a day. As long as quality, and I love that you
Well,
want
yeah, the quality has to
first.
be
Yeah.
there.
But it is like 2 videos a day. We look at that like, huh? What?
Well, if there's enough to talk about, that's cool. Because my current problem right now is I'm not covering everything. And everything that I want to cover and that I think are like super interesting stories, I just can't get around to them all. So
You get pretty fucking good views for as much as you upload too.
What's your average
you.
length that you like to get to?
well, I don't try to get to a length. I just cover the story as is. And then if there's
you.
more, it's more. If not, not.
16 minutes, 17, 13, 22 minutes.
And
Yeah.
those are like not just
good.
talking. You're putting in information with graphs.
Yeah.
8 minutes, 2 seconds. I see you.
Yeah, that was all like,
But we know those 2 ads.
Oh,
We know those 2 ad spots.
Well, let's get to the mid roll and
oh, that's the
game recognizes
when
game.
I tell my editors, I'm like, the cutoff is 7:30. If the video is below 7:30, we'll just should throw it out there. If it's right above or right like between the 7:30 to 8 mark, how can we extend it? Just like 30
just
seconds.
give it a
That'll be a lot better.
Just dance for 30 seconds at the end. No one's going to say shit.
Floss.
Just 30 seconds of flossing. And they're like, huh. But it is wild to do 2 a day, even 1 a day, as much as you're posting.
Yeah.
'Cause we all have our different cadences depending. Like you have 2 a week to 1 a week, right?
I typically do about 1 a week now. Yeah, I used to do 2, but man, like I feel like I could just do better quality content. Plus, I have a couple things going on right now. It makes it a little difficult. But yeah, I used to do 2, but I feel like I could do better content if I just cut it down to 1. But I'm not also like covering news like you
Yeah.
are. So like it's harder for, I mean, I am occasionally when it comes up, like especially in the firearm space and stuff like that, or like gun bills and stuff like that. But yeah, what I do is just like, gun shit or whatever, like that 120-year-old machine gun's going to be there 2 weeks from now, a month from now. Like
Yeah, correct.
there's no urgency for it.
Yeah.
And then Cody, you do, how many videos are you doing right now? A month, week? Well, your live streams, you're cutting those out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
kicking those up like daily.
That's just easy money right there.
Yeah.
Because main channel, that's the one that I focus on scripts and information, because that's kind of important when you got a cop shooting and killing a person. So I try to do 2 a week, main channel. On the clips channel, I do 5 a day. And
5 a day?
yeah, because I'll get on.
Like on donor operator TV?
Yeah, it slowed down a little bit the past week because we've been traveling so much, but I've been doing 5 a day, 4 to 5 a day, and it's making almost as much as main channel.
Well, it was
fucking
popping off. You're
insane.
getting like a few 100,000 per upload. I love it. You hated it because you're trying to get, Cody wants away from police content. He's like, I can do this. And then live streaming, and then you started live streaming police content because the views were like completely like,
It was, dude, it was
He's like, God damn it, dude.
It was ridiculous when I
Where can you
first.
live stream police content?
So I can't do shootings. That's the only thing I
Right.
can't do.
Okay, so you kind of have to like, or have someone pre-check, make sure there's not something insane
Yeah,
before you broadcast.
It's as
it on
long as there's
Twitch,
no
I'm assuming.
shootings, I'm fine.
Most
Okay,
of them have
yeah.
like a warning up front anyway, like graphic material, viewer discretion.
Yeah.
Like as long as it doesn't have that, I'd assume
And
it's okay.
I run it on when I'm watching YouTube videos on my stream, I run it on a fresh account that doesn't have an age verification.
Right.
So it'll pop up and say, you need to be age verified to watch this. And
That's a good
I
sign.
know, okay, I won't stream this one. We'll move on to another video.
Yeah.
So it's mostly just like drunk chicks being arrested at the airport or beach. And I can sit there and talk about that all day long, and it's
Smile for the thumbnail.
yeah, it's pretty easy. And
I love Air Rager. Airport.
Yeah,
it's called Air
airport.
Ragers. Oh, I sent you that.
Yeah, no, there's a few.
They just airport meltdowns and shit.
Yes.
yeah,
Because that occasionally there will be a body cam footage or a video that's like so laughably stupid. I'm like, I kind of need to cover this on my channel as well. So I do squeeze some of those in there. And they're also kind of what I look at as like evergreen content. So like I kind of mix up like what's currently happening right now. And then I also like pre-film some evergreen stuff that I can kind of like on days I don't have a video, I can post that.
Cody, you want to borrow my ghost bed pillow?
does it smell like you? Yes,
Do you feel that cooling technology?
it's definitely not a hot pillow.
I gotta get out of here.
Give me my pillow. I'm the one that has to sleep here. You guys have your own houses and your own pillows. Quit touching it.
All right, real question. Can the gang do a pillow fight?
Not with these. They're f***ing
A
heavy.
slow
It'll
motion
hurt.
pillow fight?
No, they're heavy. It'll hurt.
Are they really?
Yes, they're premium.
Dude, that would actually
That
suck.
actually, I don't think I'd want to get smacked with that.
I'm swinging it hard, okay?
Your son, you walk up and just tee off on your kid.
If I smack you with this, you're going to be a ghost.
And get this.
They're built to last with a 20-year warranty, and they have a 3-month free trial period.
What do they do with all the used mattresses that get returned?
Not black lights.
They have a complete sleep setup.
For spooky sex. Boo.
GHOSTBED has it all. Adjustable bases, sheets, pillows, and full bundles to upgrade your whole bed.
With over 20 years of sleep expertise.
Which is really amateur hour. I've been sleeping for at least 30 years.
Family owned and handcrafted in the USA and Canada.
Ew.
Ew.
Canada.
And trusted by thousands of happy sleepers. Like Cody. Brandon. keep that. And Nick.
Yep.
They have over 60,000 5-star reviews. And you get an extra 10% off when you use code UNSUBSCRIBE at checkout.
Head over to ghostbed.com/unsubscribe to get started.
That's ghostbed.com/unsubscribe.
Use the code unsubscribe to sleep better and stay cooler.
What was the one I just sent you on that? I was like, dude, did you see this story? I forget what that guy was doing.
Was that the guy who was like rapping Eminem on the plane?
Yes, he was the one that was like, you don't know who the fuck I am. When we get down, my boys are going to roll up. He's acting like this hard ass, and he is throwing a temper tantrum. He is screaming. He is trying to fight people. All because he didn't have the charger to his phone.
And a lot of alcohol involved. Like a lot.
Shit ton.
For context. A lot of alcohol, maybe something else.
You know, just dead ass
But
sober.
When I saw that, I was looking for the Sora watermark. I'm like, there's no way this is actually real. But no, it seemed like that actually did happen.
Isn't that crazy? We're getting to that time where like AI is getting so good.
Yeah.
You're
No, it's a little
looking
scary.
for watermarks and shit, which thank God, because I thank God there's a watermark now that like people can look for. Because before this shit was just one-shotting boomers left and right.
Oh, yeah.
Still is probably.
I'm sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
can generate something on Sora and then run it through a different to remove the watermark.
Zoom in a little.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But hey,
Is Sora
we're getting into interesting times.
What is the rules with watermarks on Sora 2 or anything like
I think it just
that?
automatically does it.
Yeah.
We're at.
Like it's on the.
All over the
On the
place.
code.
Okay,
so it
good,
kind of
thank
like
God.
moves around like the TikTok one. Like when you rip a TikTok video, you see that watermark bouncing around. I think it's the same.
Show Cody the TikTok AI you just showed us at lunch. Cody, this is.
that's just the
have you seen
Sora?
Sora 2? Sora 2 just came out a couple days ago. This is indistinguishable. If you have seen the body cam footage of it, it is. Brother, it is.
I've seen them start popping up the last week or so, and it is scary good.
I'm about to start making up so much shit.
Turn on my phone. I turned it off earlier.
Get it. Jake Paul arrest. Watch this, Sora. The Jake Paul getting arrested one was hilarious because he was going into a fight. He went into a old people home and was trying to find a fighter, like find somebody, his next opponent. He's like, "Come on, I heard there's a retired boxer here. I want to beat his ass," and it's cops arresting him. You would never know it's fake though.
So here you have this app, which is, I guess, it's like the Sora TikTok. And everything on this app is AI generated, and people can just write a prompt and create content on this app. But everything here is AI generated.
I just saw the go up, the one with Jesus as a cartoon. I just saw that today. I didn't know that was
Flipping the
Sora.
tables
Yeah,
in
I
the
thought that
temple.
was
Yeah,
just like some good animator that made that.
So I just loaded up. I
Fuck
haven't
me,
like
dude.
gone through or made any algorithm yet. So like I'm assuming this is just the popular videos that I'm being served right away on the For You page. But no, it's interesting. You have an entire app that's just AI generated content.
It's the hard part is because once they started, and a lot of them are doing it's like chromatic abrasion, let's add motion blur. That's when you add in those problems. How VFX works. I'm going to add layers on this to make it, yes, it's fake, but I'm going to add those fake layers that like mess it up. Now it looks real because you're like, okay, shit, it's blurry. It's
Oh shit! Skynet unlocked ray tracing. I don't like that.
Uh-oh. And it's very fast too. That's what's scary about it is how fast it can generate everything now.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's what I'm saying.
no,
Like,
it's a little horrifying.
I truly think that there's a like an AI renaissance that's about to happen with like gaming, specifically gaming or movies, where it's like, AI, whatever the UI that people use for that, just pop up. It's gonna be like the new Gary's mod. But you just like pop in there like, hey, I want to play Red Dead 2, but every planet or area is from Star Wars, and I want the main character to be Ryan Gosling. Generate. And you can just play that game. Like, I think the thing that's going to save it is that everybody wants that shared experience.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I want to be able to talk to you about the game that I played or something like that. And like, that's where you're going to have... In my opinion, at least the way it looks, is that's where you're going to start having like artists that are selling their own experience that they generated, where it basically just takes the barrier to entry from movie design or from movie making or game design or whatever down to essentially zero. So then it's just going to be whoever can generate the best thing or whatever. I don't know. It's a weird frontier. It's like totally new.
yeah, it's going from like special effects to VFX because that was special effects hated the idea of VFX as replacing jobs, X, Y, and Z. But VFX took 40 years to get good, whereas like realistic. Look at Jurassic Park, Terminator 2. Those are the best in the 90s. That was like pinnacle. But then for 20 years, nothing really touched that level other than Pixar,
ILM.
ILM.
Yeah.
DreamWorks.
Yeah.
But look at how fast that went from Tron to Jurassic Park. How quick?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
And then you now have, okay, hey, look at what we can do with just a prompt, or it can write code, or it can do all these things. And now it's like, okay, this is just exponentially faster. But as long as you learn how to do the command prompts, really refine it, now you can use that as a tool. But it's still terrifying for a lot of people because like, I don't have to you don't have to go film B-roll, jets, anything. You can just be like, oh, we used to have to throw Top Gun. We'd have to throw a camera and a jet to fly or do 3D animation, months of rendering, building assets. Now I will do a quick prompt to get some B-roll of that exact same thing I need. And then I'm good.
Wow.
10 minutes.
It's scary. And how fast it's gone from like we were talking about the Will Smith eating spaghetti thing, going from, something that's just, oh God, that's not right.
Yeah.
That looks fucking horrifying. To now we have prompts that you could just put in. Now it's photorealistic, basically indistinguishable from real life. Like, man, we went there in like 2 years. Mm-hmm. That's spooky.
I learned deep fake AI tech, like actual learning, AI learning in 2019, like Corridor. So Sam and Nico, they were doing it. They were like the forefront of that. And then Nico and me he was teaching me. So
They were literally doing it better than Disney.
yeah. So yes, they were.
Yeah.
And I
The
was
Mandalorian and all that shit.
yeah. Oh yeah. And then like Nico and them were like, oh, they should have done it this way. And you get to see how they would have done it. And you're like, oh yeah, Corridor on top of it. And I was learning that in 2019. I just remember, holy shit, this is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. When I was teaching the shots I needed, I was like, hey, I need all these scenes and I need to remember this face. You give all the prompts, you download a program that is not very like user intuitive, and you have to know what you're doing. But the second you ran it through a crowd scene, it is then separating all the faces into piles. Like, do you want this face, this face, this face, this face, or this face? And do you want to swap it with this face? And you're like, oh, that's scary as shit. This just memorized everyone's face, every frame of their face. And then every iteration it's learning, it's getting smarter and better at it. And now I can just flip people's faces how I want for a speech.
It's the whole point of the movie Fall Guy, if you remember that, is that they just literally face swapped an actor to cover up a murder.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
And it's like, man, I hate how not far-fetched that is. That is something that is completely doable with modern technology.
It's going to be getting into the law and the rules that will come into effect in the next 6 years, because I think we're going to see a big problem, especially with like everyone's first reaction with Jake Paul is like, let's do arrest videos or him stealing, or that's terrifying.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And if I've ever done anything wrong, it was deepfaked.
Same.
And it's like a nightmare for like my content as well. I just don't want to cover an AI video thinking it's real.
Oh
Because
yeah,
there's a lot of crazy stuff that I cover that I'm like, that has to be AI, but it's not. But now we're in that uncanny valley.
that's fucking
So-
crazy. And it got there quick.
Yeah, it's bad.
It went from like, oh, who could fall for this, to I immediately scroll through comments. I'm like, does anybody else think this is AI? Because I don't know.
What I'm really, I'm like excited, but I'm also dreading it. Because, you know, a lot of content hit the internet when we got the body cams on the police officers. I think the next one's going to be the wearables.
Let Cody tell you about this.
a lot of content. But I think the wearable glasses are going to be crazy.
Sleeping on his bed of money.
Thanks BLM for making all police officers wear body camera. Only thing they ever did good.
So the Ray-Ban.
Yeah, so
Meta
these
glasses.
cameras are going to get smaller and smaller to the point where you can't notice them anymore. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with like shadow play when you play video games, where you can like something cool happens in a video game, you can hit a button and it records the last 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's going to happen for wearables very soon.
That's
so
how like dash cam, body cam are. It's
Exactly.
recording all the time, and when you turn it on, it records the last like 2 to 5 minutes.
oh wow, okay, yeah. No, I mean that's going to happen to wearables. More and more people are going to be wearing wearables, and then more crazy moments are going to be caught.
It's the Archer. No, babe, the blinking red light means it's off.
Yeah, I mean, right? If cops catch the shit that they catch, which understandably they're dealing with like the worst rungs of society and all the crazy people. Yeah, like you said, imagine like all the shit that's going to be flooding out there.
Yeah,
Just interactions between two people.
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be good for content at least, though.
100%.
But I'm also worried
But is
that all
it
these can
AI?
be faked, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just hate it. As he dabs with $100 bills. All this content that they're generating me.
Yeah. I just hate. I can't tell what's real anymore.
So yours, like you, Cody, have no shortage of anything because you're like, retarded streamers. Guess what's never going to stop? That crime.
Criminals.
It is actually
Crime's not going away.
I am very surprised at how many more Johnny Somali clones we have out in Asia now. Because like it
Really?
started kind of with him, and then now like I probably have somewhere between 15 to 25 that I'm like keeping vaguely tabs on.
The fire rises.
Yeah. It's bad. Yeah, no, it's like 15 to 25 that are like actively doing stuff. And I'm like, this is gonna be a video. This is a video any second now.
The amount of motherfuckers that would look at what is essentially a cautionary tale.
And they're like, oh, he got a lot of attention. I want to do that. And that's unfortunately
He got a lot of
what's
attention.
happening.
He just didn't get any fucking money. Like, didn't he get banned from like? I think Kick kicked him off and whatnot.
Yeah, well, yeah. And if you get banned on Kick, there's something really wrong then.
That's when you look in a
Like
mirror.
that's the platform that you shouldn't really get banned from.
Because I think
Is it me?
they were realizing like, you know, he was just a bad look for the platform. Like Kick was getting a reputation.
Which says a lot as well.
Yeah.
Like that's like they have a lot of people on that platform that would definitely not exist on YouTube or Twitch. But yeah, they had to get rid of him. But it was like he did like 3 things, and I know because they kind of have a vague 3-strike system, and that's what kind of got him off. But it was his antics in Israel that got him knocked off Kick.
He is just the best of people. Just f***ing up
so
left and right.
Um,
what did he do in Israel?
He
I don't
he
think
went to the Wailing Wall with a picture of Aiden Ross, the CEO of Kick, and Harvey Weinstein, and shoved them into the wall while doing some sort of like ritual and live streamed himself doing that.
Oh wow.
The cops
So
or the military.
that happened.
Oh yeah, because he harassed some chick, right? Like so one of the IDF females or something like that.
That happened as well. But that was like I don't think that was a reason for him to get banned. But he was like. Yeah, no, he was just harassing her. He was like, "You're a bad bitch. I could change your life, baby girl." Like that was quote what he was saying.
Yep.
And then he got carried, but only detained. He didn't get arrested for that. But I don't think that would be a reason for Kik to actually ban you.
No, it's just it seems like the death by a million pinpricks though. It's like, oh, every time this guy turns on a camera, he's a fucking asshole and breaking laws.
In other country, again, it's that other country, which is a wild idea.
What so many people don't understand, or like what's shocking is like the fact that they don't understand they lose all their American rights when they leave our borders.
Yep.
So, like them screaming "I'm America" does not help you at all in South Korea.
In some countries,
If anything,
it makes it far
probably
worse.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you like a mouthful of hard wood?
Yes. Go on.
Then boy, do I have a product for you.
I'm re-enlisting in the Navy.
No, not this time.
Oh.
The product is Fume.
What's Fume?
It's an amazing device for those trying to kick those nasty habits.
When you said hardwood, you actually meant hardwood.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but yes, I mean literal hardwood.
I love hardwood in my mouth. Wait.
You know what's gayer than hardwood in your mouth? Dying from cancer.
Fume has an award-winning design.
There's no battery, no chemicals, just flavored air.
Dial that airflow with the clickies. Brandon, you ever tried maple pepper?
No, I like crisp mint because I'm a coward when it comes to flavors.
Cody, what's your favorite?
I don't know about flavor, but John C. Fume told me it was sexy and sleek.
That is a sexy and sleek piece of wood right there, Cody.
Oh yeah. Put it in your mouth.
Suck that flavored air.
Quit cranking your wood on camera. Start your guilt-free journey with the good habit and use code UNSUB where you can get a free gift with purchase and start your long overdue breakup.
Just head to tryfume.com/unsub and use code UNSUB to start your good habit today. If you were to really pop off your career, head to North Korea and do the same thing. If you're having ideas, they'll love it there. They're really lenient on everything.
No, that's great. They'll ship you straight back to the States. Your teeth will fall out and you die.
North Korea doesn't fuck around. The one dude that stole a poster.
Yeah, literally just for stealing a poster.
And then he died in, it was like 3 months, 6 months. I
It was
forget
like
how
a
long.
work camp he was sent to.
Yeah,
and they
that is
worked him to death.
Yeah.
Awful.
He had, brain swelling. He was in a coma when he got delivered back. And
Yeah.
He was sick. That's all they said. They're like, well, we didn't do it. He was sick. Yeah, kicked him back. Finally, he was in coma or brain dead and then passed once he got back to the States. Or was he United States? I forget where.
Yeah, I think
he was from Virginia.
And all he did, Cody, was went down. In the hotel he was staying, I don't know if he drank or anything, but he went down to one floor and took one poster.
It was like a propaganda poster or something.
There was a poster on a corkboard. And he was like, oh, this
my
is really
God,
cool.
on a corkboard.
Yeah, it was like, oh, this is a really cool memorabilia. I want to bring that home. So that's my understanding of what happened.
And then, it was full on work labor camp, North Korean work labor camp.
They pulled him aside as his entire class was boarding the flight. They pulled him aside, and then everyone had to return without him.
So it was a class trip?
Yeah, that's my
Under
understanding.
what circumstance are Americans going to North Korea as like a field trip?
I don't know.
Just go to South Korea.
I don't know. I would never go to one of those countries and fuck with anything. Like, I would be on that next level of like, you know what? Nope, I'm good to go. These people don't care about their own people. They really do not give a fuck about me.
If you want to experience the North Korean nightlife, just stay in your house and turn the lights off. It's not that fucking hard.
And turn off your internet.
Yeah. Just turn off all electricity. For fuck's sake.
It's like, oh man, what the fuck were you thinking going there? Any of that. That is one of my favorite Vice docs is the North Korean. But that's when Vice was really good.
When
Yeah.
they actually made decent content.
Did you ever see when they went to North Korea?
No.
Beautiful doc, because it is, he sneaks in a camera. He has one out and then he sneaks one in and he documents everything, and they ride in a train. He's talking to Russians. Then he is like, hey, what is this? Oh, this is where they bring North Korean prisoners to Russia to work labor camps. And then they kick them back home. And then he is documenting every little thing of it. Awesome doc. Awesome doc. I'll send it to you.
That's scary, sneaking a camera in there. Especially if a poster gets you.
That's
fucking-
risky. Yeah, that's
like
very
brain
risky.
dead.
And that's what he had an extra SD card too. So anytime like you have to delete that, and he's like, "Oh, okay, deletes."
It was just like the camera guy.
Yeah, the Chinese you talking about?
No,
I forgot about
Shasho?
that. Yeah,
No.
Shasho too.
not Chacha. I was talking about the Gary Plauché thing. Because remember the guy that was recording it? Oh,
Oh yeah.
immediately, as soon as the shooting happened, knew the cops were going to try to get his footage, so he popped it out, stuck a new tape in.
Yep.
And that's the only reason we have the footage of it happening.
That's the what? Yeah, that's that Why Gary Why. What we were talking about right beforehand.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the SHOT Show thing, we might have just gotten some people executed.
We didn't know it was what happened. You guys?
We knew.
Oh yeah, like it was when you're at SHOT Show, it is wild. You will watch all the different countries that do come there, and they're like 3D scanning the firearms.
Wait, so what is this?
SHOT Show's like the world's largest gun manufacturing meeting.
Okay.
So
It's a huge thing for the gun industry. Tens and tens of thousands of people every year get together in Vegas. I think it was like, I don't know, I don't want to shit out a bad number, but like 80,000 people.
80K to 120,000.
So we congregate there in Vegas for like 1 week out of the year. It's a big like exhibitor trade. You have to be industry to go.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, SHOT Show continues to allow like obvious Chinese nationals to be going around and just like they'll 3D scan shit. Like it is a problem.
Like new prototype weapons that the largest companies in the world are releasing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're just taking. They used to be like they just take pictures of everything. You're like, oh god, I wonder why he's here. But it has become a bigger and bigger problem. Well, at one point last year, they came up to us, or this most recent SHOT Show. There was a group of Chinese guys, and they were very nice. They were very polite. They said, "Oh, we're big fans of your content. Can we grab a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely, man. Sure, of course." Get together for a photo. Like, all right, smile and say, "Fuck communism."
Oh.
Yeah, the guy immediately like went fucking stone faced, grabbed his camera, and we all watched him pull his SD card out of the camera.
Oh. Wow.
Oh yeah.
From that one statement.
Oh, wow.
Don't you love living in a free country where that's like an actual concern? So they're probably in a labor camp now. But shit happens.
That was one of those wild ones where you got to watch it happen. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, I've never seen someone do that. Just go white as a ghost. And it was like, well, I'm deleting this or taking this card out and destroying it.
Yep.
We were all there too. It's like, what the f, dude?
Yeah, we all witnessed that.
That was fucking crazy. So I want the guys to hear the one story you recently did, which is the redneck man and the redneck, not even the wife, but.
The girlfriend?
Dude, this is.
Yeah, no,
crime.
I can't believe that happened as well. Like, that's like, I don't know. So for my content, like the perfect story is essentially where the thumbnail and title are something so unbelievable. People look at it and they go, there's no way that happened. And when they click on the video, it's like, oh yeah, that happened. So this guy got a phone call from a scammer saying that, hey, your long lost uncle died. You're inheriting $30 million. You have to meet us at an airport and bring a certain amount of information about yourself, and we'll sign over $30 million to you. So he was like, okay, cool. I made $30 million now. This is awesome. So he told all of his friends and the person he lived with, which was his girlfriend at the time.
Oh, no.
She then got really worried that he was going to leave her with his newfound wealth. So
His real newfound wealth.
yeah, his real newfound wealth. So she decided to poison him the day he was going to go meet the person to sign over and get the money. So I guess she gives him a bunch of, what's it called?
Antifreeze.
It's antifreeze. Yeah, it's antifreeze. And he drinks it. Apparently antifreeze tastes sweet if you distill it.
Yeah, it's the whole neighbor's dog trick. If you grew up in the country.
So on the way to the airport, he's just getting sicker and sicker,
that.
and all of his friends are starting to get worried about him. And she's like, "Oh, he's having a heat stroke." So, and then for some reason, all of his friends were like, "Yeah, that sounds about right." So they get to the airport, and he's too sick to even do the meeting. So she's like, "Oh, I'll take him home," and they were like, "Sounds good."
Weren't they wanting to take him to the hospital first? And she's like, no.
Oh, yeah, they wanted to
Yeah.
originally. And then she was like, hey, I'm going to take him home. And they
I'm
were
a
like,
nurse.
okay, cool. Yeah. And then, he goes home and apparently dies there. And at one point, his friends kept checking on him. They kept going to the house. They were like, hey, we'd really love to see him. Where is he? And she was like, oh, yeah, we had to put him into the emergency room. And then they were like, which one? And she didn't answer. So then they started going to every single emergency room in town, and they couldn't find him or any records of him even being there. So that's when they finally called the cops and found out everything, that she poisoned him. But she obviously lied and said that she didn't do it and all that. And then eventually they found out it was because he was going to inherit $30 million. But then they were like, from where? And that's where the scammer story got.
I was going to say, that sounds like such a fucking scam.
That it's like...
It just never happened.
Yeah, no.
The thing that's driving me crazy is that they're not married.
No, it gets better, Brandon. Okay. This is a train wreck.
That's why.
She wouldn't
That's
have,
a key part.
Yeah, she wouldn't have gotten jack shit.
Yes, she thought because of common law that she would get it, but her state doesn't have common law.
Jesus Christ.
God. So, yeah, now she's in prison for 25 years.
That doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah, but she's old, so it's kind of like a life sentence no matter what. But still, it was 25 years of prison and then 25 years of probation after that was what they pled it down to. So, yeah, no, crazy story. Can't believe that happened, but I guess it happened.
Over no money. I'm going to kill this dude because I think common law's a thing, and then I'll inherit half. She thought she would get half or something like that, right?
She would get the whole thing.
I don't know. She thought, I don't know what she was thinking. But it was like the pinnacle of white trash stories.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is like, how is this possible, guys? Come on.
No reason.
Imagine being the scammer just reading the news like...
Yeah. To accidentally catch a manslaughter charge from that. Like,
I gotta go.
Shit.
That's if he even knew about it. Because most likely that scammer is, like, abroad.
I really want to find out what the meet me at an airport. I'm like, all right, this is already the most elaborate scam I've ever fucking heard of.
That's the one I didn't. I said that yesterday.
So, wear a suit and ask for $5,000 to do the transfer. Some crazy shit like that.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, that's they were thinking it was like a way to get money out of him, so they wanted to like meet him and look all legit. So he thought it was legit, and then he had to pay for like legal fees to transfer money.
Yeah,
sure.
That's like
you like throw me like $5,000 to $20,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like we got to pay. You're getting $30 million, but you got to pay these fees. Yeah, some shit.
Here's the numbers on this piece of paper. See, it's real. And here's all the documents. Just sign here, give us money. We'll start the transfer and done. And instead it is dead.
It's, it's sad. It's depressing.
What was it?
It's still the scammer just like...
At the airport. He got stood up.
Oh, no.
Billy Bob told me he'd be here by now.
It's like, holy shit. Holy shit. So what's one of the most fucked up stories that you've covered? I know we were just talking about the one girl that got canceled on the flight, Brandon, and you didn't know about. The Twitter when she tweeted.
Oh, yeah.
2000. Do you remember this, Cody?
That's one of the greatest tweets of all time.
Dude, 2013. Did you know? So a lady is traveling to South Africa. So she is literally, I'm taking off, and she tweets, heading to South Africa. Hopefully I don't get AIDS. Just JK, because I'm white. That's her tweet before she flies off. She no internet on the entire flight. When she lands in Africa, she has been fired. The hashtag is trending. Has Justine landed yet? She is hated across the world. So she didn't know any of that happened because she hit send tweet right as she took off, landed, and then fucking canceled, fired, everything. She's like, I was like, holy shit, dog.
That's wild. You state facts and you get fired.
I just imagine being gainfully employed, and you're just like, I got a banger of a tweet.
I guarantee she showed her friends. Like, is it good? Oh yeah, you should tweet that hits tweet, and then did not enjoy the rest of that trip. I bet.
No. And so, at what point was she like talking about this in an interview where you're like, because you said her quote was like, when I landed, the whole world hated me. Like, was she talking about this later? Like, what?
She apologized, and then it was just the sending of the tweet, and I'm heading to Africa, and then she had no response or presence on the internet until she landed, and that's when the apology came through, because it was, I have this 13-hour window of nothing other than the internet hates me now, and I'm fired from my job too. But
she didn't know that, so she was blissfully unaware until she landed and got all the notifications that she got fired.
Dude,
Yeah,
I can
crazy.
make this story so much better. Do you know what she did for a living?
No.
What?
Fucking guess.
PR.
She did PR.
Oh, amazing.
She was a PR officer for a U.S. public relations company. That is.
Well played.
How do you do PR and think, you know what? As I said, got a banger tweet. Let me hit this one for full send. What's going to happen?
So if she was in PR, that's just a massive skill issue. That's the problem. there.
To be fair, she sounds just like Unsub's PR officer.
We're just throwing show
Don
under
Fry.
the bus. Well, actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Don Fry, our new PR officer.
But to answer your question about
Brandon, what kind of shirt is that?
I'm glad you asked, Eli. This is a poncho.
Brandon and I actually wear poncho so much, we constantly end up wearing the same nice poncho shirt.
Good thing nobody's ever pointed that out before.
Now, if you guys have ever seen one of our live shows or this podcast in general, you'll see Brandon and I wearing these incredibly comfortable, great-looking shirts all the time.
Finn, pull it up with pictures. They're literally always wearing the same shirt.
I got turned on a poncho like a year ago. Been wearing them ever since. Personally prefer, I think this is the Western because it's got the pearl snaps. Because it's hot in Texas and I like something breathable.
Here's the thing I find really cool. Brandon, do the glasses trick.
So ponchos have this neat little thing in the pocket where you just take your glasses.
No, the other one.
Be more specific.
Who gives a shit about that?
All right.
Watch everyone.
So if you got fat fingers and you smudge your glasses all the time, the bottom of the shirt actually acts, it has like a microfiber so you can clean your glasses.
I make him clean my phones.
He does.
I like the hidden little pocket on the breast.
Wait, what?
Right over here. Got a little zipper pocket.
I didn't even know about that one. Is that where you hold Cody's heart?
And his drugs.
Things you might need to know. Poncho has put a lot of thought and detail into each one of their shirts. Oh, holy
They're soft. They're really soft.
Yo, what?
That's my one thing is fucking fabric sensitivity. I don't wear uncomfortable shirts. This is comfy as
That's why we wear them all the time.
So Poncho's got a bunch of great styles. The original, Western, denim, and ultralight.
If you're looking for the perfect shirt, something breathable, and stands out in a good way, give Poncho a try.
Go to ponchooutdoors.com/unsub and get $10 off your first order.
That's PONCHO outdoors.com/unsub.
To answer your question about some of the craziest stories I've covered, there was this one vlogger from the US who decided to just, I guess, move to the Philippines
Don Fry tweet.
in a very remote and dangerous area and vlog his experience. He couldn't get a job there, so he decided to become a loan shark.
Oh.
And he documented himself doing this on YouTube. So, yeah, that was a really bad idea. And because of that publicity, and a bunch of people started owing him money, I guess, and they ended up just killing him. So, yeah, that's how they erased their debt. But that all unfolded on YouTube, unfortunately.
Life hacks.
So that was a really bad idea. That was one of the stories.
He went. He was like, "I'm not making money, so now I'm going to document being a loan shark."
Wait, so
Yeah,
he just had a lot in savings or
so
something? or-
Okay, so essentially, he was like a travel vlogger, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm documenting my life," and he's like, "Oh, I met this girl online or something like that, which was like some Filipino girl, and he moved out there to be with her." And she lived on this extremely remote village on an island. My understanding is it's one of the most dangerous areas in the world. And because, there's no real job opportunities there, especially for a foreigner that doesn't know any skills, he became a loan shark because he had some money. So that's what he did. He documented it all, and then suddenly he went missing. And he was live streaming every single day, and then suddenly his live stream stopped, and people went, "Oh, boy." Yeah. And there was multiple times where he was like, "It seems dangerous. I'm getting a lot of death threats." But he was still live streaming and staying on that island. So, that was one of the stories that was just horrifying. So, yeah, don't do that. Big cautionary tale.
It doesn't seem like that big of a big brain to be like, "That not smart. Me not do that." Like,
It seems like the theme of this episode
it's
is
just
don't
bad
go to
positioning.
a foreign country and fuck around.
Yeah.
don't f- around and find out.
Especially, don't fuck around in general, but especially don't fuck around in a foreign country where you do not have your constitutional protections of the United States, because I promise you the rest of the world does not give a fuck.
Asian countries with drugs. That's one of the things. It's like Asian countries do not fuck around with any drugs, like weed or anything. It's a very big no-no. In Japan, China, South Korea, where it is like, hey, we're going to crucify you if we find this. And then you still have people though, but how bad can it be? In America, it's legal. And you're like, homie, what?
I mean, we just traded the Lord of War for a WNBA player over the exact same thing.
Which is wild.
You also had you had a school shooting prank that I covered where that happened in, that happened in, I want to say it was either Vermont or Connecticut. But two kids thought it was super fun to go on TikTok and go into the cafeteria and go, everybody get down. And then the other guy went, he's got a gun. So yeah, that was super funny. I think they were facing like some serious time for that, obviously. That happened a couple of years ago, so I haven't followed up and see what actually happened there. But that was a pretty appalling and shocking story.
I got a commenter arrested for that one time.
Crazy.
There's a 17-year-old high school kid in Florida commented on one of my videos. It's like, I can't wait to go to my high school, listed the high school, and do this, this, and this. And I contacted the local police department where he said he was at, and they went and arrested the kid.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't think he was actually going to do anything, but he was making some pretty fucked up threats. He had his last name and his username for some goddamn reason. And they,
That's so bad.
The police department contacted me later and was like, hey, figured out who it was. We arrested him for terroristic threats. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, have you guys seen the ding dong ditch prank or the trend on TikTok where people are running and jump kicking people's doors?
Yeah, kicking people's doors in.
And did you see that someone died pretty recently?
Yeah,
doing that.
I think it was an old dude just fucking shot him or some shit.
No, it was young. He was a vet.
Oh, nice.
And
Well,
at
not the house you want to kick in.
yeah, no, exactly. And it was like
Fucked
3
around.
in the morning. Exactly.
3 in the morning.
It was 3 in the morning.
Oh, off.
Dude, it was 3 in the morning, and I think it's kind of rural Virginia.
Brother in Christ.
And
Just stacking
I think
L's.
The vet was probably he's probably around our age, like 28 to 31 ish.
how old
and
are you, Eli?
there was like a high school senior who did it, and all 3 of them. So there were 3 guys, and they took turns. They all ran to the door and they jump kicked the door. So you had 3 massive. So that's like, he's probably thinking his house is getting broken into. So he grabbed his gun and he was ready. And now everything with the story is a little unclear if he fired through his door, if he opened the door and fired after them, because now he was arrested and that's a whole thing that's ongoing.
They'll probably drop that because even Texas has castle doctrine for property at 3 in the morning. You're
It depends on if
Virginia doesn't have castle they have a stand your ground, I think, but I don't think they have
Virginia?
castle doctrine. Yeah.
Fucking Commonwealth of Virginia. They probably hemmed him up just for defending his own home.
It depends wildly. If you said that there's some discrepancy as to whether or not he fired through the door or he opened the door and fired at fleeing people.
Because there are some
fleeing,
people.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
different.
That's the problem. If he chased after them or did something like that, then obviously it's completely different.
Obviously, I don't value those people whatsoever, but at the same time, there is the legal standard.
The victim
for-
was Michael Bosman, I think his name was. That was the guy who died. So
he
his
killed him?
case.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
killed him.
Okay,
Yeah,
I missed that detail. Sorry.
No, yeah, the gunfire killed him, and then grazed the other one. So one of them got grazed, and then one got killed, and then the other one managed to get away.
It's a wild thought process
So-
at 3 in the morning to do that, especially rural. Like you're like everyone's gonna have a gun out
Because
here.
I've covered this
Rural
story
Virginia
multiple times.
against a veteran, 3:00 in the morning. It's like, man, at what point do you just look at your homies and say, man, this is not a great idea?
Yeah,
So
no.
Virginia has no duty to retreat. You can stand your ground if you're in your home or on your curtilage, which is your front porch.
Yeah.
There's no duty to retreat.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
fear that your life is in danger.
But it's the retreating
And I mean, 3
part.
loud bangs.
Yeah,
at 3 in the
exactly.
morning
That's
would
what
probably
I'm
justify
thinking
that.
too. They were running away or something, maybe.
Yeah, which ballistically speaking, that's not hard to figure out.
No,
Yeah.
No. But
Jesus.
yeah, no, because I've covered that trend so many times as well, probably 3 or 4 times on my channel, and every single time I'm like, this is going to end really bad, and then obviously that happened.
Yeah.
And it was a really big case.
So the guy that's going around, I don't think it's in the United States, but the sticking people with a needle that doesn't have anything in it.
Just saw that.
That was also crazy, and that also happened right after. I don't know if you guys saw that Paris had these needle attacks where 150 people got stabbed during a festival. I was there at the festival. Fun fact.
No shit.
What?
Yeah, no. So
So you have AIDS.
No, yeah, exactly. No, I was not stabbed with a needle. Thank fuck. But
But like,
still,
was there something on the needle, or was it just they were just stabbing people?
We don't know.
we don't know.
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah, people just were reported then getting jabbed with syringes, and it was like 150 people who got jabbed, and they don't know what the happened. I forgot what the festival was called, and I didn't even know about the festival. My friends were just going to Paris, and we had already been to Cannes. And I was like, well, actually, I don't have a return flight. Might as well go there, see what Paris is like, because I've never been there. We get there, everyone's in the streets partying, like the whole downtown area. And we're like, oh, this is cool. So we end up just wandering around, had a good time. Next morning, apparently some people had a bad time because 150 people got stabbed with a needle during that. So that was crazy. But it was like crazy because it was like probably 1 million people in the street, shoulder to shoulder.
Jesus.
So
hopefully he kept like taking out new needles and not just fucking.
well, we don't know if it's one person, if it was many. Like, there's a lot of
One was a prank, one was a
uncertainty.
tax. So the prank guy was like, "Oh, I got," and you
So-
don't know even if that was.
So-
I saw
then-
I saw the prank thing. Was that an actual needle?
Yes, it was an actual needle.
He was
had-
actually stabbing
no,
people.
no.
or-
He had a cap on it,
Okay, got
but
it.
it was a real syringe. And yeah, no, I covered it, but I haven't posted the video because it got demonetized. So I'm waiting for it to get reviewed right now. So we're kind of in that purgatory state right there on that one. But yes, he ran around with a cap needle and just did it. And he specifically did it a lot on like women in front of their boyfriends and stuff like that because he's a big guy. So he was kind of like trying to taunt people because he thought that was funny. So yeah,
That is a wild.
great guy.
I got nothing that won't get me in trouble.
Yeah. That's what's crazy to me. I'm like, and be just doing that in Texas.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, awful idea.
See, everyone carries. Everyone carries.
Oh.
Especially if you're going out to a like wife, kid, family.
This prank brought to you by Staccato.
Dang, hero shot.
Oh boy.
But you're with somebody's family or girl, it's like, oh man.
dude. Yeah.
And especially if it's you just see a needle.
Yeah,
You don't fucking
yeah,
know.
because you don't see the cap. Like it's like even on video, like you could not see the cap. But in the
deadly
court
force to me.
documents, they said that the cap was there. So that's the only proof that we have that the needle was capped was in the court documents.
Yeah.
So and his defense was in court. His defense was literally, I was just being funny. It was just a prank. So of course.
It's just a prank, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh, then there's the guy in Belgium who he made this like sludge bucket, and he called it the sludge bucket prank, where he put dog poop, a bunch of like liquids and everything, and he just approached someone on the metro completely randomly and just dumped it on them, and then ran away, and that was the prank.
It's not a prank. That's just
That
a crime.
Was, yeah, no, exactly.
Like that.
And he was facing like a crazy amount of time in prison, but they ended up only giving him like 6 months. So yeah, he's back on the street. They were like, "Hey, please don't make videos anymore. Here's 6 months." That was kind of his sentence there. So
I truly
but
believe.
he was banned from using social media for 2 years. So that's kind of like,
Oh, 2 years.
yep, no, literally.
It's one of those things
So-
where it's difficult because I truly think you should hammer, like if they do that, hammer those people so then no one wants to copycat it. Because
Well,
if they
there's-
see a really big hammer, then it's like, oh fuck, okay, that guy got screwed over.
When
Versus
it comes
light
to
sentences.
crime stuff, it's like there's a difference between a kid making a mistake.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
some young impressionable kid, you know, maybe around a little bit with the wrong crowd, whatever. People like that, like, dude, I have a hard time seeing arguments against you being euthanized. Like that's a completely different ballpark.
Yeah.
Because it is, and again, it is not 6 months. It's hammer them so people their age thinking, oh, I can do this. And look, this is all I'll get if I get caught. It's also influencing younger kids because they're doing it for views, period. And younger kids are going to watch it and be like, oh, I'm going to do the same thing.
It's just like they started legally sticking it to the people that were doing that. Like they'd open up the ice cream at the grocery stores and lick out of it and record themselves doing it.
It was like
Oh, dude, that was so disgusting. I saw that as well.
the one dude that was spraying insecticide. He would walk around with Raid and then walk by the fresh fruit and just spray it.
Dude.
And record it. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I've covered that guy. Yeah, his name is Wolfie Coletti. He's been on my radar for probably like 3 years at this point because he's done so much before that. His most recent one, or no, before the insecticide one, the one that like I was like crazed about, or like shocked about, honestly.
Raid.
At what point is that just chemical terrorism?
Oh yeah, he got prison for that.
Good.
Or no, he got jail for that, not prison. Jail.
Less good.
And he's out. He's out now as well.
Way less good.
So, but the first thing that like really shocked me that he went kind of viral for was he ran into, I think it was a Wendy's. He had a bag of ice and he just dumped a bag of ice into the fryer while filming it,
my
and then
God.
ran. Yeah.
Which explode.
Yeah, no, it just flooded the whole thing. So he did that. I don't think he ever got charged for that as well, which is like really interesting. Then he did another thing where he was buying cakes from the grocery store, and he would go 2-3 stories up, throw it at people, and then try to hit them. So like that's like that can
Battery.
really fucking hurt someone. He did that. He had an ongoing series of doing that on his TikTok account. He was doing like he had like easily 30 or 40 videos of doing crazy stuff like that
For tens
before
of
he
dollars.
finally just upped the stakes. Because what I keep saying is what happens with these guys is they keep on having to up the stakes to keep getting the viral videos, because they can't just do something that was as tame as the last one because people get tired of it. So they keep on leveling themselves up into a serious felony. But he was given a slap on the wrist for the whole raid incident because he went to a Walmart in Mesa, sprayed the whole produce section with raid, and then uploaded it to
Insecticide.
TikTok. And then he thought it was hilarious, and then he left Walmart. And then I think he had an oh shit moment where he was like, there's a bunch of insecticides on produce, no one knows about that. So then he panicked and ran back into the store about like 15 or 20 minutes later, grabbed as much as what he could from the produce section, put it in like a shopping cart, and then wheeled the shopping cart into the back of the Walmart and then ran out of the store. So that's what he did to clean it up.
What a hero.
Yep. And then obviously he was arrested. He sat in he sat in the police station, I think, or jail for a certain amount of time waiting for his trial. And then he got about a year, I think, and then with time served from waiting to his trial. So
There's just so much. There's so many of those things where people will just put it on TikTok. Like there's no accountability.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes there's not, which is the irritating part. And like this is gonna get a little political, but like I don't care what political party you're on. When you're doing shit like this, you're just a piece of shit. There were so many of those during like the 2020 election. I remember seeing like TikTok videos of poll workers that were bragging about like having stacks of Trump ballots and shit like that and like throwing them away and like just bragging about that shit. I'm like, yeah, it's not because it's like my guy or your guy or whatever. It's like, no, that's a felony.
Yeah.
You're ballot tampering. That's a crime that you're uploading to the internet, whether it's red, blue, whatever. It's like how the f are these people not getting thrown under the jail?
And then you're going, lives eternally on the internet once it's up. And you're like, well, I'm going to document this and then
Full
show
face
the world.
and everything.
Yeah. And you're like, are you sure, homie? And then there's surprise Pikachu. I got fired. Like, huh,
Yeah.
really?
And you have Kelly Tedford, who she was running around and filming herself urinating on grocery items in the store. So she popped a squat and urinated on items while filming it for her TikTok account because this was all to promote her spicy link in bio. So she just kept getting banned on TikTok, but kept making new TikToks where she would do something where she would pee on something in public.
I've seen a lot of those, like with like they'll pull their underwear off or something like that and shove it into like
It's
random
disgusting.
grocery store
It's
items.
so
It's like,
disgusting.
what?
And
That's bad enough, but like pissing on shit in the like.
yeah, and I think she lives in, I think it's Keene, New Hampshire is the town. And
that
I
tracks.
had all of these people from Keene hit me up, and she's like, this woman has been terrorizing our town for ages. Apparently she was a DoorDash and Uber Eats driver, and people kept reporting getting like their food peed on. And that was from her because she was uploading it for her content and making some decent money doing this apparently.
My understanding
Yeah,
is that
crazy
Keene
thing.
is like the Asheville or Austin of New Hampshire.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
I didn't know that.
It's like a big libertarian presence and stuff like that there, but it also brought a lot of weird people, like a lot of like the weird hippie types, like Free Keene and all that.
It was a nice town. I went there for the trial.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I went there for the trial, and then
I love that you go to all the trials. You're like, this is good content. I'll be out.
That's fucking hilarious.
well, like, okay, so the thing is, like, there's these niche people on the
Hey, it's the
internet
pee lady.
who do crazy things, and we get zero coverage of them. So I was like, well, looking at flights, I was like, I will happily pay like round trip, like $700 for like flights and hotels, so I can go boots on the ground and put some attention on this, because we should not accept this. Like, we should all live in a society where we don't get harassed on the street by someone trying to farm content off of you, and you don't get your groceries peed on before you buy them. Like, that's like not that much to ask, really. So like, that's why I want to go
below the bare minimum.
Exactly. so I fly out to cover these things. I was disappointed with that trial coverage though, because I got there and we found out that because she'd peed on so many items, they upped the charges and moved the courts and then delayed the trial by months, because now it's like she was technically in like misdemeanor or small crimes. I forgot what small claims court essentially for that. Yeah, now she was in felony court. So
I love that implies there's a legal benchmark for the amount of shit you're allowed to pee on before it becomes
it had to create what, it was more than $1,500 in damages.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess that's what it
depends on the state.
Yeah.
Well,
so because she did that much damage, F in chat. And then obviously you have all the crypto guys, which is just becoming more and more of a problem of like both crypto scammers and now e-com course seller scammers. Like, we're in some interesting times now, especially like the crypto guys, they're doing it. So like, it's just in broad daylight because everything's the blockchain.
Yep. And you can just hide it.
That's how I got sued, was because I called out BitBoy Crypto for just rug pulling his audience over and over again. And then he sued me. For defamation.
Hey,
well, one more time.
Hey, you probably heard of HelloFresh.
HelloFresh. Like, of course you'd think it's HelloFresh.
You would.
Arigato.
They're the #1 meal kit in America, making home cooking easy by delivering chef-crafted recipes and ingredients directly to your door.
This isn't the HelloFresh you remember. It's bigger.
What'd you call me?
They've doubled their menu. Now you can choose from 100 options every week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world.
Dig into bigger portions that will keep everyone satisfied.
And now you can choose from over 15 high-protein options each week.
Healthier! Like grass-fed ribeye?
I don't know how they get the ribeye to eat the grass.
HelloFresh helps you eat greener too. With their new veggie-packed recipes, they have 2 or more veggies per dish.
That's not for our audience.
Meat, steak. You know what my favorite vegetable is, Cody?
Mayonnaise?
No.
Stephen Hawking?
What?
Their menu is awesome. You can get steak and seafood recipes delivered each week at no extra cost.
Now with 3 times the seafood options.
You love seafood. Before they sponsored us, I've actually been using HelloFresh for years, paying for it, and it's always a great value, and it's always really good recipes.
I have actually done the same, and I will admit, it was pretty damn good.
Now HelloFresh or a meal replacement program like that is cheaper than going at this point.
Dude, yeah, as expensive as fast food's getting.
Go to HelloFresh.com/unsub10FM and get 10 free meals now.
Plus a free breakfast for life.
A whole breakfast for free for life?
1 per box with active subscription.
Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan.
That's HelloFresh.com/unsub10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free breakfast for life.
I will say it is wild, really quick. We've been offered to do
NFTs.
And meme coins. Yeah. Like, they're like, hey, we have a meme coin for you, but it won't be a scam. And we will never do a coin. Period. Because guess what? All of them are fucking scams at the end of the day.
We've gotten like 7-digit offers to do coins like that and shit.
Same. Or gambling as well. I haven't gotten too many coin offers, but I've got gambling deal offers of like 7 figures. And it's like, what the fuck?
Not gambling. I'm something of a scientist myself.
But they'll just keep doing it over and over, and then it's crazy to do it once, and then people don't catch on the second, third, fourth time, and they're like, and they continue and like, oh, okay, I'm not getting in trouble. I'm just gonna keep rug pulling people. Well, that last one was someone else's fault. Well, I'm doing it again. This one's gonna be a sure banger. Oh, all the money's gone.
It was crazy. The guy who like scammed or I don't know if he actually scammed him or not, but the president of Argentina?
Javier Milei.
Yeah, like that was a very interesting debacle that
was
unfolded.
Weird. I saw that it happened. I didn't read too far into exactly what it was.
They launched a coin with his name, and they promoted it with official government profiles. And it went to like, I think it went close to $1 billion, and then they pulled the liquidity.
God, and was he like directly involved in like the rug pull itself?
to be disclosed. I don't know. It's
I
like
genuinely
the main
don't
thing.
know anything about it.
Yeah, no. My understanding is there was a guy by the name of Hayden Davis who was behind it all, and my understanding also is he just got the money from it because technically it wasn't illegal what he did. So yeah, no, very, very interesting situation. That's like one of the few cases when it comes to like big crypto scams that I actually didn't cover. So I'm not the most well versed on that one, but yeah, that was an interesting thing that happened for sure.
Do you happen to know? Because I know you're friends with a lot of our boys, like Oompaville and stuff like that. Do you know CoffeeZilla?
Yeah, I'm not like close with him, but like we've talked like many times. He helped me so much during my lawsuit.
Yeah,
I only have positive experiences with him.
Yeah, no, he's awesome, dude. I didn't know like because there's a lot of just overlap in what we do. I'm like, I'm curious
definitely.
to see if that's somebody.
No,
that
definitely. We definitely overlap there.
You knew Jimmy since how many subs?
Yeah,
40,000.
Yeah, it was below 100,000 subscribers for sure.
Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, so Jimmy.
Yeah, he knew him for a lot. Like,
And-
I was like, what?
Like, because we were in like these Skype groups of just like a bunch of guys just trying to figure out how to do YouTube full time.
It was a good Skype
And-
group right there.
Yeah, no, that was
It was a highly successful Skype group right there.
Because was that the one I've heard about this? I think on PKA because I think Quebble was
Yeah.
on that.
Oh, that's okay. That's a broader one. And no, I wasn't in the internal chat with him because like the one that he went on Joe Rogan and talked about, like that was with him and then like some of my friends also.
Gotcha.
But I think there was only 4 people in that chat. I was not in that. I was in a larger Skype chat that I think had the max members of like 50. So we're like 50 guys. But I remember looking in that chat before Skype got KO'd. Out of the 50 people, I think like 30 of them have over 1 million subscribers, and the rest of them just quit YouTube. So and then
Skype got KO'd.
Well, like it doesn't exist anymore.
I didn't know that.
Does it not?
Really? We lost Skype?
Right.
Am I like? Am I actually? I'm pretty like. Hello, wait.
Did Discord just like knock them out?
Yeah, wait. Skype doesn't exist. It became Teams or something, right?
You have Teams. You have a whole bunch. I mean, like.
It
Teams.
May 5th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
All right,
I didn't
I'm
know
not-
about that.
How
was like, I
can we
swear-
miss that? We don't do. None of the
we
business
also
meetings,
don't
I
do
would
that,
actually
yeah.
turn down business meetings and make them use Google Teams because they'd be like, can you
Google
download?
Meet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
Meet. And they would be like, can you download Skype? I'm like, no, I'm not. What? No, I'm not making a Skype account to
Google
set this up.
Hangouts and all that shit. Yeah.
Like anything else, Discord. Discord.
Because I didn't know. There's only like a couple like news outlets used to use Skype. That's the only reason I was ever on Skype after like fucking, I don't know, 2015.
When the f-
So there was
Skype
like
go
we always had like these
Yeah,
like group
I
chats
didn't know.
running on Skype because back in the day on Skype, if 2 people were on the call and it was a large group chat, anyone can join and leave whenever, as long as 2 people at least were in the call. So they were always running. So I remember like after school, we'd jump on like Skype and just talk to whoever was in that group that was kind of active, talking about YouTube and stuff.
Because I feel like COVID killed Skype with Zoom. Like Zoom and stuff like that just started to
Yeah,
become
for
a big
corporate
thing.
at least, but Discord killed Skype for the social. Like anyone who plays video games and stuff, they use Discord, not Skype. But it
100%.
used to be Skype, or like if you played a bunch of WoW, you were in like either TeamSpeak or Ventrilo.
Dude, Vent.
It has been
You play well?
Yeah, I used to play a bunch.
You play
If
well?
you said
no
Vent,
shit.
you
Here
play.
we
You're
go.
you're an OG.
Oh, yeah,
you're an
no,
OG
okay,
player with Vent.
I have not played a lot of WoW since Pandaria, so it's been a while.
I'm just saying the classic servers kind of fuck right now.
They're good.
They're good, man. I started a
I
guild
need
a
to.
couple
Oh
weeks ago.
shit! I might need to join it.
Shit.
That'd be a lot of
I'm on
fun.
a classic PvP server. They're about to release Burning Crusade.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
that's cool.
I get to relive the release of Burning Crusade again. I'm like kind of psyched about it.
That was a wild. Fedar texted me and was like, "Oh, are you gonna join Cody and me?" I was like, "What?" That's when I texted you. I was like, "How the fuck do you know
I didn't know he
Fedar?"
knew you.
Huh? Dude, that's my old EQ. That's like 25 years of knowing that dude through internet forums.
Through doing EverQuest stuff.
Yeah. Because I want to say Fedar was one. I think he was part of Fire of Heaven, but that was the pinnacle. That was the number one raid, the number one guild ever on EQ, and he was part of that. So it was just like bullshit and everything.
The
on
sentence
the
of saying I have been playing video games online with this person for 25 years, kind of that f***ed with my brain a little bit.
that's like, oh my god, Brandon, you were 4.
Yeah, probably.
You were 3.
4 or 5.
Yeah, because Fedar is one of like the top officers in my guild now.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
he's
that's good.
organizing everyone to get into raiding because we're all like trying to get as close to 60 as we can before Burning Crusade comes out. And Fedar is organizing everything. He never said he knew you, and then you hit me up and he's like, "Do you know this guy?" So it's just weird. Like me and this dude kind of. He's like one of the guild leaders now.
That makes sense why he's a guild. Like he was, dude. EQ. This is when I was telling Brandon.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we were
dude,
in the
the-
gym
oh.
yesterday talking about this. I'm just like,
Your reaction?
the amount of hours, because I've never played any sort of MMO like that.
So Brandon, I was like, yeah, when you die, you lose your character. Perfect. He's like, man, imagine losing a character with 30 hours. So I was like, oh, Brandon, 30 hours is a fucking, you're level 10 at that point.
Yeah, no. I've lost tens of thousands of hours to WoW, unfortunately.
That is.
So
Cody,
I started in like Burning Crusade, and then I played way too much all the way through Cataclysm. And then when Pandaria came out, I was like, all right, one last shot. And then, yeah, I just wanted to go all in YouTube.
You were talking about the amount of time Asmon had in it.
10,000.
Oh yeah.
More.
It was
Way
like
more.
1,200 days.
Oh yeah,
some
that was
shit.
it. 1,200 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, at that
makes more
point, do you
sense,
just
yeah.
at what point do you just pay someone to bring the grass to you so you can touch it? Like just a
Oh,
little patch of astroturf.
I had an idea about Asmon. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Let's hear it.
We're gonna get Tectone to go up there to his house.
Does it
and
involve a crime?
Yes.
Okay.
Tectone's gonna gain his trust at the front door, so Asmon hits a button and lets him in. I don't know how he opens this door.
A
And then
roach pushes a button.
but we're gonna be behind him. So Tectone's, he's gonna get us in there.
He's gonna block the webcam.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
dude.
the ring camera, so we go in.
Breaching.
He wants
We're
to
gonna
come
slip
on,
in
right?
and kidnap him and bring him down here, at least to just hang out with the boys a little bit. We don't even need to do content.
No.
We don't even have to do a podcast.
We just gotta
Let's just
go
hang out.
touch grass, shoot a gun.
Yeah.
As we talk about breaching his house. Moving.
All them, they live up in Austin. I don't know if everyone says Austin area. And then Tech now, I don't know if he wants that disclosed. He lives closer to us now.
I think that's public. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yes, he did say he moved. Okay. We have so many creators that like come hang out and then they move.
2 here. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like-
a significant amount.
Yeah, I think
That's awesome.
God, we've had,
Asmon
like-
is, it is public that he's in Austin.
we've had like 5 creators, maybe more than that, come down here and be like, this place is kind of cool and you guys just make content that isn't lame, and they just move here.
That, and I feel like it's unique for our group that we just hang out outside of what makes us money.
That's true.
Like it's just we're just actually genuinely friends in real life and not just like, what can you do for me?
Right.
Like that's sort of, I think that's big
That's
in like
the
the
LA,
LA.
yeah.
The Austin and the LA, dude. The Austin guys are bad about that too.
It's like, hey, let's go out, just have fun, go drink. We just did Cody's bachelor party, which was a nice, relaxing. Like,
yeah.
The liver's hurt because
Yeah.
I was in bed by 8 p.m. night one because it was travel all day and then drink. And I was like, I'll go lay down for a second. 9 a.m. rolls around. I'm like,
I wish I could tell y'all some crazy fucking stories, but we sat by the pool.
tattoos.
Oh,
It
yeah.
did happen.
We did get tattoos.
Brandon.
Gang tat finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all have it now.
I've had mine for a minute. I didn't get any tattoos. They
Hence
showed-
the opposite watch
Oh,
band because
was-
I still can't probably have that on there yet.
You're fine now. I was going to get an AK-47, but they showed me a fucking Minecraft AK-47.
Which
I
is
was
now
like,
on Eli's foot.
I picked that.
I think that's fine for a small like fucking
My
foot
foot tattoo.
tattoo. But if I'm going to
get
get it,
feet.
I'm going to
Oh,
get
no,
all
we
my
get
arms.
feet for free on Unsub.
Minecraft AK-47?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just got
look at
Brandon's.
that.
And then I got Rich's Angry Cop helmet, which kind of looks like Saturn instead, which I'm fine with.
Nice.
So we're like,
The
eh.
drill sergeant hat.
Yeah. I was like, oh, dude. And then watching everyone get tattooed, you, Rich, and when it hits the tendon, you're like talking, and there's like,
Just the real
have
quick
a
lock in.
lock-in.
Like, yeah, it's not too.
Oh, no.
That's first tattoo.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. So.
I always knew this was going to be the first because we everybody in the gang got this one at Eli's birthday party 5 years ago.
yep.
We were over at your house. I think Will came over.
Yep.
And I really was kind of new to the group at the time. So I'm like, oh, A, I'm not really sure I want a tattoo yet. And B, like, I don't think I've earned this yet. But half a decade later.
That was the best I was 35. I turned 30. This is turning 35. I hate I don't want to trouble people. Like, oh, if it's my birthday, I feel I inconvenience somebody if I'm like, hey, do you want to go to dinner for my birthday? That feels like I'm like, oh, that's asking a lot. So my friends are like traveling to me. They're flying across the country to come hang out. And then I have friends which they're like, hey, why didn't you invite me? It was like, it's not that. I just didn't want to. It's a lot of if you're flying. Mm-hmm. So then everyone flew out. We had like 8 people there. We laid out
on air mattresses.
We got
dude.
drunk as shit, live stream playing video games and getting tattoos. And then they got the gang tattoos. You got your gang tattoo, and now that's a staple for us. And then just best 35 ever. We woke up the next day hungover as
and Eli's driving us to the range up through a windy back Texas road.
I forgot about that.
Dude, he's just sitting there blasting fucking anime intro music. Driving like a fucking psychopath because we had watched Ford v Ferrari the night before. And so he's just race car driving up this mountain while we're all pretty like fucked up from the night before.
Didn't know he was a race car driver before, and that's his passion.
Yep. And I remember thinking the whole time, like, oh man, I'm friends with these guys, but I'm like, I haven't been for very long. Like, I don't want to be that guy right now. I might have to go puke in the bushes or like tell him to stop. We pull up to the range. Cody jumps out of the car and pukes in a ditch. And I'm like, thank God it wasn't just me.
I was like, oh, I was a dick. Like motion sickness. I don't get it. So I don't know.
Dude, you were doing the like making my way downtown. You were so happy.
Yeah, I'm like,
just anime music, anime intros blasting. And I'm back there green as shit, just like
you and I were both locked in. I didn't notice you were in a bad place too because I was like just eyes forward, like thinking of anything else.
It was no different than what Moody with the jet.
Oh yeah,
that was. I tried to warn Sav. I was like, hey, motion sickness. Like I get a smidge in a jet just because it is a lot. Like
it's a lot of G's.
Yeah, and then the girls, it was like, oh, it won't be. They had their little bags and like, this is
Because I think Moody puked twice.
Yeah.
Sav was holding and swallowing.
Oh,
yeah, she did baby, and she's like,
oh, because she beelined as soon as she got out of the fucking jet. She ran straight to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good time, huh?
She was a little champ. The pilot was like, you get back there? Because all they hear is like,
oh no. Oh no.
Because they have the masks on. Like, sorry, babe.
It's just when they get quiet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Dude, it was a good time. But Key West was, that was great.
I didn't realize like half the island is gay bars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Never been to Key West, so.
I was warned by a couple people before we went. They were just like, oh, that's an interesting choice for all of you guy people. Like, oh, I just had never known.
I think it's the district we were staying in because when you stay closer to that north side where we went to get steak that one night, it's like all the gay fades away in that area. Because I never stayed on like near where we stayed near the naval base.
Dude, Rich had his best time at the one gay bar. Cody and me and you were there.
Yeah.
Did you go to the gay bar?
No, I didn't. We kept walking because I'm not one of you degenerates. But
dude, Rich had the time of his life. The bartender was amazing because he was serving. We had the nice lesbian couple next to us just laughing.
I didn't know it was a gay bar first. Rich was the one that was like, let's go in there. I'd love to.
How did you
Rich
not
goes,
know?
Hold on. We were already a little drunk from brunch. Rich goes, listen to the music. And he does his Rich like, goes in there, starts twerking and changing the music in the bar. And the little lesbian couple next to us, that's when I was like, 2 butch girls holding hands, flags everywhere. Oh, I already ordered a drink. I'm going to finish my drink. And they call me over, the little girls next to me, and they're like, okay, I know you and that guy aren't the gay one, like pointing at me and you. And it's like, that guy's the gay one, pointing at Rich.
We had to take care of
because Rich was fucking twerking. And
he was living his best life.
I was like, no, he's like married to a friend of ours.
Me, veteran with a sign, and Nick just like looked and were like, 2 doors down, 2 doors down.
And it was Rich just had the time of his life, and the lesbian couple was asking us. They were like, "Who has to take care of him tonight? You got to watch him around the boys." I was like, "Actually, no, he don't. He's just really into dancing and music." He was behind the bar changing the music because they gave him permission.
What a wild thing to say. It's like, oh, after about 12 drinks, your friend gets a little.
It's like, oh, Rich, you. But then what the rum distillery your buddy owns, that was a fucking awesome
That was
experience.
cool.
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Key West Legal Rum.
He gave
Paul's
us
a cool
tour.
fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a good time. Like the pool, it was much needed. And then as you said, it wasn't like, let's party. It is, let's
Let's drink every White Claw on this island and sit by the pool.
It was the first time in a while that we've all just sat around like 3 days, like just the boys. You know, no content, no podcast. We're not here for any reason other than just to hang out.
Yeah.
It's nice to have some of those disconnects.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not have those often, but I got to take more of them.
It's our first one of years, I think. That was just the boys.
Yeah. How old are you again?
28.
Yeah.
It's
You start feeling it, man.
Yeah,
Especially,
no, I
especially
believe
after
it,
30.
yeah.
Oh, it gets hard. It gets harder and harder the older you get. Cody's catching up to like my age. And then
Yeah.
it is, oh shit, this is like multiple day recovery.
I just gotta run with it as long as I can.
Yeah, dude.
That's the goal.
I started content around the age you are now.
Oh shit.
And like, you're traveling all over the place. You're always hanging out with friends. You probably end up getting a couple drinks with them. Yeah, after a while, dude, I just needed the last, like yesterday and the day before after we got back from Key West, I had to just stay at home for like 48 hours and chill.
Yeah.
It's rough.
That's also the thing about South Korea is like they drink so much there. It's crazy. Like all my friends there, like they're like, hey, let's have lunch. And then I go sit down for lunch. And they're like, 1 bottle of soju, beers for everyone. And then they start cracking them immediately. And I'm like, oh man, I thought we were having lunch.
They are.
Welcome to the Unsubscribe podcast.
It's like going to Japan. We'd get shit wrecked in Japan. I still want all of us to go to Japan because they have like, I've said it. It's we were walking downtown Tokyo or Koenji and walking through looking for a bar. See a sign. It's like all you can drink $20 for 90 minutes. It's like, well, we're gonna test that limit. Whoa. Went upstairs. Sure as shit, $20. They will just bring as much booze as you can order. We're like shit wreck after that one. It's like, and then the Irish pub we renamed was, if you bought a drink, I was like, man, that seems expensive. It was like $10 or $15 for a drink, but it was liters or whatever, and I didn't understand it. But it was, you were getting
jug.
It was yes. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is like 2 gallons of beer. And they're like, yeah, that's what you're paying for. I'm like, all right, everyone gets one. We blacked out that night.
No.
We'll go do a country trip somewhere sometime. Vegas is our like, and we have that coming up.
Oh,
live
yeah.
shows, Vegas,
Range day.
Range Day. Oh, we'll have to. You'll like Range Day. He's a gun guy.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you want to come out to Range Day, that'll be fun.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, no. I have a handful of guns. I had a smaller collection compared to any of you guys, though. But
Yeah, well, you got to start somewhere.
my first gun that I actually went out and bought myself was a UMP 45. But I have
fuck yeah.
I have
Okay.
the USA version, meaning it doesn't have a foldable stock. It's all kind of like all in one.
You can get them converted.
So, yeah, it's like I think it's like Tommy
Tommy built.
Tommy built.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, they'll convert it. My friend or one of my neighbors actually has a converted Tommy built version of it. So
I think I've got a factory HK machine gun, the UMP 40. I did a video on that not like a year ago, maybe something like that. They're f***ing gnarly, dude. It's kind of jumpy though in full auto,
Yeah.
because it's 45 ACP.
yeah,
It's like I've got friends who really enjoy them. In my opinion, because it's polymer and it's super light,
yeah,
and I'm pretty sure it's direct blowback.
yeah.
Like it's jumpy.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never shot a Tommy gun before.
Or the UMP 45.
Oh, you have a full auto UMP.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
That's awesome.
The Thompsons aren't jumpy just because they're so fucking heavy. But
And
the
slow.
ergonomics suck ass.
oh, dude.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're slow too. Like it is a while for a full auto. It's like thunk thunk thunk. The original.
Oh, no, you're thinking of the grease gun.
You want to know OG Tommy gun?
Pretty quick.
Really? I thought the OGs were like
No,
700.
No, well, maybe, but like the grease gun's very slow rate of fire.
That one
That's
is
the
too.
thop 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 thop.
I was like, man, I remember. I thought I fired. Original Tommy gun was 600 rounds per minute.
Because was that the one where they had that weird delay mechanism or something like that?
I think so. Oh, the dual. Oh, it was reduced rate to fire to 600 to 700 to make it more manageable for World War II.
Yeah, which even still, that's pretty quick. Like, it's not too bad.
Dunk, 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 dunk. They're just chonking fucking big ass bullets downrange. What's
I
your
also have an LC Smith double barrel shotgun, like an 1898 one, I think.
LC Smith?
See, Thompson rate of fire.
All right, man.
That's a fast one.
Yeah, like
That's
it's
awesome.
It's pretty decent.
That one's, yeah. Like the 1921 Thompson had a high rate fire, 800 to 900. Later models, the 1928 went down to 600 to 700.
Yeah,
for manageable.
M1928 is like that's the standard one that
That's
everybody.
the standard now. Yeah, that's fucking wild. What's your favorite firearm? You have a few, so
Yeah, I have. I think it's the one that's like dubbed like the John Wayne, the lever action.
Yeah,
I have that one. I think it's a.
those are fun.
Let's see. Is it a 3240 1893 or 3240? Model 1893 lever action Marlin rifle.
No shit.
I've never heard of that.
Also, the grease gun, 450 rounds per minute.
Oh, that's holy. Shit. So like,
Yeah,
chunk,
that's
chunk,
what I meant, like
chunk,
chonk, 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 like-
chonk. That's wildly slow.
So
3240 Winchester.
Yeah, it's like a super weird caliber, and the ammo costs so much for it. I think it's like $6 a round easily.
That's a weird looking fucking
Yeah.
round. I'm actually unfamiliar with that, so you got me.
Oh,
on,
really?
Yeah, no, you got me on that one.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, is that what the
The
fuck?
uncircumcised
Yeah,
lever gun
that's like my
cartridge,
prized possession. It's like the coolest gun to fire.
So the joke is oh god, you're killing me here. 7.62 by 38, I believe, is the one from the Nagant revolver. So 7.62
Like 30, 30 I've heard.
that is it was the Nagant revolver cartridge, used a bunch, World War I, World War II. But the joke is that it's literally an uncircumcised cartridge.
Right.
No shit.
Because like
interesting.
the casing extends beyond the bullet.
First neck, right? Oh no, what the
It's
fuck?
beyond the bullet.
No, oh wow, yeah, what the fuck? How's that work?
So it's like it's an anteater round.
The bullet's actually inside the casing, which is wild.
So yeah, editor, pull up 7.62 by
Here's me firing it.
38R cartridge.
Here's me firing it.
Looks pretty manageable for recoil.
Yeah, no, it's
bad at
not.
all.
It's not bad at all.
So your
Also,
mod,
a 270. I think it's a Remington.
yeah, hunting rifle.
So yeah, that's just a hunting rifle. But and then a bunch of like just old double-barreled shotguns. So my grandpa passed on a bunch of old double-barreled shotguns to me, which I think are really cool.
You ever do anything like skeet shooting or clay shooting or anything like that?
No, I have not done that yet, but I want to do that.
It's so fun.
Well, then I got to do that at some point. I've only gone to just outdoor ranges and then just shot outside in my friends' yards.
I'm not any good at it, but it's every time I've done it a couple times for like charity shoots and stuff like that. And it is, everybody just has a blast. Like nobody cares that you suck. It's just, it's fun to try.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's really hard as well. Or no?
I consider a good score for me, like if I hit more than 50% of them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's pretty good.
It's not terribly hard, man. It
once you
depends on
get
the course that they set up. Mm-hmm. It's like if they're just moving slow up there, it's easy to put the barrel near it, and you're gonna hit it because it's fucking birdshot.
Yeah.
But then there's some courses like remember the one where they rolled it across the ground?
Yeah, rabbits.
Yeah, they had it set up sideways, and there was a ramp on the ground, and so the disc just like goes super fast, and then ramps up in the air super quick into the
Slings
woods.
it along the. Yeah.
It's a blast. I just haven't done it much. It is a blast. Once it clicks, though, it is. Once it clicks, you'll just always hit those clays. You're like, oh, there it is. Okay, now I understand this body mechanics. Boom, 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 boom.
At the clay shoot I did for Texas Gun Rights, toward the very end, like I started to lock in. Like you start to get that, you're like, oh shit, I know what I'm doing now. I went for 4 for 4 on a couple of them.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Interesting.
And you get to shoot some machine guns, though.
That'd be a lot of fun. I'd be down to do that.
You ever shot full auto?
Yes, I shot a full auto AUG. at a
Good choice.
At XCal. It was a gun range in Northern Virginia.
I think I know that one.
It's all of downstairs is a gun range. All of upstairs is a gym. So it's pretty cool.
That's
But-
dope.
And then now they're opening like a
I've never heard of
That's
that.
masculine as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just got done doing chest
And
day. I
then-
want to rip some lead.
and they also have
Deep
like a
breaths in.
supercar meetup every Sunday there as well. No, I think it's Saturday. It's either Saturday or Sunday. They do supercar meetups there.
That's my heaven.
If they
It's
added
pretty
a
cool.
bar,
Yeah.
man, like
I thought I would die. Yeah, a bar and you're in heaven.
They have a bar.
What?
Yeah, they have a bar.
you're shitting me,
Yeah, they have a bar upstairs.
dude.
They have like a membership only bar that you pay and then you can kind of socialize
Where's
with
this at?
only people. In Northern Virginia. It's in Ashburn, Virginia, specifically.
Gym, supercars, bar, and a gun range.
Yeah.
Now they just need
All in
like
the same spot.
an apartment built onto the side.
Well, it's not in the same building. I mean, there's apartments all around. It's
Yeah,
in
fuck.
this new section called One Loudon. So, yeah.
I need
pretty
to check
cool.
that
Pretty cool
place
area.
out. I might have to be spending some time in that area
Yeah, I know.
relatively soon, so I kind of want to check out some of the local flavor.
Well, that would be fun. Wait, so you started making content at 28. What videos did you start making?
Minecraft.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dude.
started as a gaming YouTuber. as well.
Minecraft, CSGO, and Rust.
Oh, hell yeah. I used to
Yeah.
make CSGO funny moments videos. And,
Yeah, same.
And it was like Battlefield and CSGO is what I kind of started my channel on.
Yeah,
and then
just make
Arma 3.
funny compilation videos.
Yeah,
Funny
yeah.
seeing your original streams too, where you were in the full like SWAT loadout while you were playing them.
Oh yeah, I'd play Rainbow Six Siege in my SWAT loadout.
That's
that
so
I had
sick.
from the police department.
That's so
So you're wearing this. They didn't have like plates back then. You're just wearing this big Kevlar bullshit. Mm-hmm.
And
And
when
they
did
had
you-
plates, but we were too poor to buy them for the department.
Seriously, your SWAT guys didn't have plates?
No,
Jesus
it was
Christ!
just this
Really?
big piece of fucking like. There's a
Mesh?
steel plate in there, dude.
Oh yeah, you had sort of like literal steel.
The big SWAT ones with the shoulders and like a steel plate. It was nasty.
A lot of people don't realize how little money gets distributed to police departments. Like
Especially local.
50, I know a lot were like, oh, I get to fire 50 rounds a year. And you're like, wait, that's how much you get to train with? That was Washington, Seattle area. They're like, yeah, we get 50 to maybe 200 rounds a year of training ammunition.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to do it on
Exactly.
your own time.
Like for us, like
you
that's
got
a
to qualify
day.
once a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is shoot a target from 5 yards 3 times, shoot a target from 10 yards 2 times. It's like, oh, I got to shoot 10 bullets this year.
Not
Like
stress.
the CCW requirements for most states is more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, and it's not under stress or dirt. Like, you're just like, oh, I got 1, 2, 3. So then there's no training for, oh, I am stressed out or I'm out of breath. They don't do any of that training. And then it's, well, last time I shot was a year ago with my 10 rounds to qualify, and that was it. And then it's like, okay, now you're in a very high stress situation. You're like, rounds kicking everywhere.
That's why, like, when I was on patrol, just having a SWAT dude or a veteran dude with me,
Yeah, smart.
they're not going to.
Breathe the fuck out as soon as adrenaline hits.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh. And then, yeah, Cody went to, what was your first big video that popped off? Because you had your viral moment with
Squirt.
Squirt.
Yeah. One of my buddies was driving really fast through a residential neighborhood, and the local news was like, oh, well, this cop is wrong. He shouldn't be driving that fast. But it turned out it was like to a home invasion with a stabbing in process.
Right.
Yeah. And so he was being careful about it. Like, we're pretty highly trained when it comes to vehicles. And I made a video that got 100,000 views about that. And I was like, dude, he was driving to someone was being murdered at this house. And the news redacted everything and changed their statements and stuff.
That's good.
And
Oh, so that's how you kind of got into like the whole body cam and police
I was
coverage?
just looking out for one of my friends at the time.
Just setting the
sick.
record straight.
Yeah, setting the record straight. And then I started setting the record straight for all of these shootings that were
Yeah.
happening, like everything that was happening. Because 99% of the time, cops don't just go out and shoot people for no reason. Yeah, just started doing that constantly and blew up, man.
That's
awesome.
The Eddie Gallagher one's the one I remember the most because I remember reading that. I was still in LA. Your article came out, I forget how long after that, but it was people sending it to me. Look at this shitbag, or hey, he murdered this kid, blah, blah, blah. And I was reading, I was like, this is just insubordination. This is younger guys or guys under him that are pissed off. They don't like their leadership and they're trying to now railroad this guy. Sure shit. It's exactly what happened.
Because how old was the kid in the Eddie Gallagher thing?
16,
16,
ISIS.
17.
Yeah, and he was ISIS. Like it was.
Like,
He
like
had been in a
had a
firefight.
fucking rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were in like an 18-hour firefight with this, and they just happened to find a kid. And
Whoa.
yeah, but it was like
I say
yeah, that's
kid.
crazy.
They happened to found someone with
For ISIS, that's middle age.
yeah, right.
especially at that time. Yeah. So this was a Navy SEAL sniper, and then you read it, and it is the guys that were against him. Oh, he was committing war crimes. He's a terrible human, bad leader. And it was only 2, I think. And then you read it, and they're like, yeah, we were messing with his optics to unzero every time, every mission. I was like, what? No, the fuck you weren't. I would know immediately if my guys were with my gun after day 2 of me zeroing it. It's off again. I'm like, huh, that's weird. As a sniper, you're going to be accountable for your gun and how accurate it is every time you pull the trigger. You're like, well, that's way off.
As far as pranks go, or I'm going to fuck with this guy, that's a wild thing to do. Hey, let me f with my own Overwatch.
Because, he's just targeting civilians. That's why we did it. And then come to find out they did the prosecution is the one that delivered the malware.
Yeah, which is the craziest thing. One of those was a JAG officers. Mm-hmm. He was trying to make a career for himself, and he delivered malware to the defense, to Eddie Gallagher's defense, that like got into their computer and they could see all their shit.
Yeah,
and it was a wild ass case.
Wow.
They dropped everything because it was like, hey, malware, and then come to find out it's like, yes, they were told we need to hammer this guy to set exam. It was a Navy SEAL, so we have to hammer him. Doesn't matter if you're making stuff up. We'll erase it. We'll figure it out. Look, now we're tracking everything they say illegally.
Now is that a fruit of the poison tree thing because it was illegally obtained, or like how did that?
Yeah, that would be if they would have tamed it that way. That's fruit of the poisonous tree. You couldn't have used it even if it was bad. And then I think they were doing all sorts of gnarly shit. I haven't revisited the case in years, but they're like, if you guys read up on the case, like the defense was doing a bunch of nasty shit, primarily because the
prosecution.
The prosecution was doing a bunch of gnarly shit. Yeah, my bad. Because the baby man who was trying to advance his career in JAG, he's the one that did, you got to look at him. Yeah, he was the one that was working on, did the malware. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
there's so much in that case.
The defense came in like, hey, look, we caught they came in and he was like, we caught your fucking malware. You're trying to track us. And then that's when it got dismissed. Everything instantly was like, what the fuck is this real? It was like, no, but nothing happened against the prosecution team. Like, no one got in trouble for everything they did.
I get it.
Baby guy. Not a single thing happened to that guy or anyone on JAG, even though they came to find out they did a whole bunch of illegal shit. Oh, he did? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm reading. I'm looking at the article now.
They treated Eddie unfairly too. They held him in fucking jail for months and months and months, awaiting trial.
Without
him, it's like he's like, I'm not a flight risk. Like I don't know why I'm here, and they just treated him like shit for several months. It's a weird case, man. Because I was following it from the beginning, and I was waiting for a little bit to come out, but the whole time I'm like, Dad, this just doesn't add up. And then they started saying, the prosecution was doing the malware and all this crazy shit. It's a super interesting case. Eddie's got a book about it that's really good too.
Yeah, didn't they take away his tridents and they get reinstated? Or trying to?
I remember, dude. I did this video on that like 6 years ago, and I've made 1,000 since then. I'm trying to remember it.
Getting the trident taken, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
it was just really messed up. Especially like Eddie's a good dude. Especially when you meet him, you're like, and he was very thankful for that video you did. Yeah. I remember watching your video. I was like, holy shit, yeah, this is spot on what I was thinking was the issue.
I just dug deeper because the media was like, child killing murder Navy SEAL on trial, and I'm like, war crimes happen, but I don't know if this guy did it. And I was just started digging into it, and his book, I think, is called Man in the Arena.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's pretty good.
Which reference to a great quote.
Yeah,
that's the Man in the Arena. I want to say it's Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's basically like paraphrasing a very, very eloquent quote is, it doesn't matter the people that are talking shit from the audience. Like what matters is the man in the arena doing things, not the people talking about how the man doing things could have done things better.
Yeah.
But the man who's actually pushing forward and doing stuff.
Good, very, very good quote. So what was your first video that really popped off where you're like, oh shit, okay, here is I can do this. I got this.
There was a handful. So it was like a funny moments video, I think. I did for like just video games that probably got 100K. And that's when I started hammering out like funny moments content. And ironically, that's when I decided to drop out of high school like an idiot. Because I was like, I think I got to like, about $3,000 a month at that time. And I was like, this is crazy. I can't
The world is
believe I can
mine.
just make a living off of YouTube. This is so sick. And I dropped out senior year as well. So I was a big idiot. But in
That close.
in my Skype group, I had a bunch of other friends who also just dropped out of high school. So we were just like, hey, let's do it. And then YouTube got really hard. And I quickly realized, this is really hard.
Wait, what
Because then my $3,000 a month went to
What year was this?
2015.
Oh, right
So,
during
yeah.
almost ad apocalypse.
No, that came later. So I got really
Okay.
humbled by Adpocalypse later on. But first I got humbled just because of a massive skill issue and I couldn't put out enough videos to make enough money if they weren't going viral.
Not because
So-
a certain Swedish guy said a certain word on a
No,
bridge.
that happened later on. so later on, that became a problem for me as well. But
What a fucking what now, Pewds?
so first did that. Then suddenly the gaming career thing was way harder, and most of my money was coming in from sponsorships at the time. So I was taking in everything. I was getting like HyperX at the time. I think was one of my main sponsors then, and I was through an esports organization. So I went the esports route first. So I joined this esports organization called BX3. As
We'll give
a
you
content
20%
creator.
revenue. And you're like,
And they started giving me brand deals left and right, and it kind of worked, and I could live off of this until I couldn't. So then I saw a lot of people started blowing up off of making commentary videos while they were playing video games. So now I was like, this is a super easy pivot for me. I already have a video game audience. I can just talk about stuff that's happening while playing video games.
Leafy?
For example, yeah. So Leafy, Pyro also was really early on it.
Back then.
And like, yeah, they started popping off, and at the time they probably had like 100, 200K subs. And it was like, oh shit, that's probably the new wave. And at the time, I think I had like 40,000 subs, 30 to 40,000, somewhere around there. So I went all in on that. And then I did this video on, I think it was like Phantom Lord with his CSGO shuffle thing where he was like rigging gambling results for himself to then react big on Twitch.
Yeah.
So he was doing that for a bit. So that was probably a 300,000 or 400,000 view video, which was really big for me at the time. But I still couldn't make the YouTube thing work. So then I became a janitor because I already dropped out of high school. So then my job opportunities were like, okay, do I want to work at McDonald's, a 7-Eleven? There's not too much else. So then I found this nighttime job. So it was like not an outlet mall.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza or
Pretty
something
much,
like that?
but
Was it-
instead of it was what's it called? It's called
Just
a
a
strip
night watch
mall.
guy.
Yeah, no. So essentially, I just cleaned floors from like 11 at night to midnight until basically like 5 to 7 in the morning, depending on when I got done. And then my last round was like picking up cigarette butts and stuff like that out in front at like 6 or 7 in the morning. And I always had beef with this homeless guy who was there because
Same fucking dude.
Dude,
huh?
it was literally the
Yep.
same guy every single time, and he would always smoke cigarettes.
They choose us. We don't choose them, man.
And
you gotta
throwing
catch them all.
cigarettes down. He kept throwing cigarettes down, like just where I had to pick them up, essentially on the property of the place I was working for. So I kept on having to pick up his fucking cigarettes every single morning. So one day I asked him, I was like, "Can you like not throw your cigarettes here?" And he was drinking vodka at the time out of a bottle, and he went,
fucking blue top
"Oh,
plastic bottle.
it was
Yep.
it was not plastic, it was glass." And I
that's
know
a
it was
fancy-
glass because I had to
It's
clean
a
it up.
fancy hobo.
You had a
Oh, yeah.
sophisticated.
Oh, yeah, he threw it. So what happened was I asked him, can you please stop throwing cigarettes down? And then he threw a cigarette down. And I was like, okay. And at the time, I was like 17.
So you put antifreeze in a glass vodka
exactly.
jar?
Sweet tea told him he got $30 million.
No, I was like absolutely not going to fight with a homeless guy about it. I was just like, can you please not do that? And then he was like, well, I'm employing you. And I'm like, what? And he was like, I'm giving you your job. And I'm like, come on, dude. I was like, can you just please not do it?
That's a bullshit answer,
Yeah, no,
man.
exactly. Well, he was drunk. He was homeless. I don't know. And then he decided to
Excuses.
He literally was like, I got something for you to clean up. Then he threw the glass bottle of vodka towards me, and it just shattered on the sidewalk in front of it. Of course, on the property I had to clean up on. So I remember just staring at him, staring at the mess, and then going like, all right, I gotta go downstairs to the janitor's closet, get the freaking broom and sweeper and start. That extended my workday by half an hour.
Nice,
so
dude.
that really sucked, and that heavily motivated to go home and keep making YouTube videos because my life can't be that.
So now this is where we find out that your new passion is you just Dexter homeless people.
Right, exactly.
Right.
No, I was just making commentary videos online. And then thankfully, a few started popping off, and I ended up moving to England with a few other YouTube creators, commentary YouTube creators. And we lived in like 2 different homes over about a year. And then I went to LA for 3 months. I was not a fan of it. I also went broke there. So I wasn't making a lot on YouTube at the point, and LA is very expensive. So then went back to England, lived in England for a couple more months, and then lived in England for a couple more months, and then I made this little Tay video that like completely changed my life forever. Because it got like 8 million views in a week.
That's that little Asian girl with the money, right?
Yeah. And now she's relevant again.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God. That's the weird one.
happened to
That's
her?
the super
Yeah,
weird one.
it's odd.
Didn't she do
Very
some crazy
odd.
shit like faking dying or
Yeah,
like
she
being a
faked her
pot-
death. She's blaming on her stepfather. I don't know.
What?
I don't buy it, but it is what it is. Anyway, it was just this funny case on the internet of you had this 13-year-old like flexing, saying she's so rich, look at this penthouse I'm in, all that. And then we find out that her mom is a Vancouver real estate agent, and she's just flexing the homes that her mom is showing. So she's having open showings and flexing these condos. So I made a video kind of laughing at that. That got like 7 or 8 million views. And I was like, whoa. Now we went from the 20K to 30K view average to where I could barely make my payments every month to like, oh shit, 8 million views in like just a few days. And then I made a follow-up video that got another 8 million view video on it. Jeez. So I went from getting like, between 800,000 views a month to maybe 1.5 million views a month to suddenly in a month, I think I got like 26 or 27 million views that month.
Dear God.
So that was kind of like my life has changed forever now.
Throw away video game content.
Yeah, but that was after I kind of switched to commentary.
Yeah.
So first it was like video game commentary. That was like a year or so before that, and then I started doing the face cam stuff to kind of differentiate myself more. And then
build a brand a little bit.
Correct. And that's when I started building the whole brand of like, I want to be a low budget talk show because like all the mainstream talk shows are not relatable at all. That's kind of that's my lane I want to be in. And that's kind of like why I started the freaking mat that I have behind me. It's like the streets I was raised on, because every high-end talk show, they have like a skyline, like an expensive LA skyline or New York City skyline or whatever behind them. And I was like, what's something nostalgic? I'm from Lillehammer, Norway. That's not no one can relate to that. So I was like, I want something that's relatable that I was also raised on to put up behind me. And those would be like, my skyline. So that's kind of why I started doing those mats.
Which the
hanging
mats
up behind me.
you actually brought out.
Yeah, no, I brought a few of them because we did the Texas.
You guys are gonna laugh at the Texas one because
Oh,
he was
no.
like,
Oh, yeah, no,
no,
this
it's
is,
actually good. I was like, our audience is gonna love this.
Yeah, so we just dropped the Texas collection.
Put it right
And
here.
we noticed something, and my designer thought this was hilarious.
San Antonio, Fort Worth, Dallas, El Paso. A highway with no mention of Austin.
You're missing Austin.
My designer thought the highway was more important than Austin on it.
Oh, it is.
It is. Yeah.
He thought it was hilarious. I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. So we ended up negotiating.
I love how San Antonio has a beach now.
And I was like,
Hey man. Clearly we're not from Texas. But
No, I'm glad you skipped Austin. No one
you
fucking
got
cares.
Houston too. You have everything but Austin.
we have so we negotiated. So I was like, okay, because he really wanted to release this version of it. And I was like, all right, I'll release it for a few months and then I'll replace it with an actual more correct one with all the right cities on it.
Dallas is in the top right-hand corner.
And like
Oh,
Dallas
awesome.
and Fort Worth are farther apart than San Antonio and Houston.
All right, look at that.
I love it. This is like so far from. So you gotta really drive this top.
In reality, it's like a 15-minute Uber.
It's so good though. That's why I was like,
sorry, we're just sitting here shitting on your.
Thank you.
I just want little naked people roaming the road for where Austin would be. Like, what are they doing? Oh, those are the homeless.
Our problem is we want to actually, like, the whole thing is like you need to fit like a toy car on it, right?
Right.
So it really, if we want a 2-lane, it takes up a lot of space because we want them to actually be usable if kids want to play with them. So that's kind of why the spacing gets a little off. Where, like, for example, Dallas Fort Worth, we want a road between it, then suddenly they get parted by a lot.
Right.
But,
Dude, we're gonna put that up, and then you got mouse pads and.
This is your guys'.
Oh,
you guys,
fuck
you guys
yeah.
can have that.
There you go.
That's a gift.
Oh,
As a
look. This is massive. Dude, I love it where you can like, oh, you'll sit down. We'll fucking roll this bitch up so you can.
Look at her. Can't get over the wall. Skill.
There's a unintentional Mexican trying to cross the border.
Oh no! Absolutely not.
Your artist is just trolling you at this point. You're like, no, it's not what happened. That's not what happened.
No. Wait.
There's a Mexican riding an ox. I just like Mexico has nothing. There's not a city in Mexico. It's just, it's dirt and 2 Mexicans.
We also do mouse pads because, like, we realized that, like, when I started, I was also like, not everyone needs a large toy car mat like that. So we ended up also, since it's called Mad City, we started making mouse pads. And then we started making mouse pads that I actually wanted to use. So this is like our largest one. This is actually from the Texas collection as well.
That's fucking cool. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
They're braided as well, so they actually don't flake up.
Oh,
and they're just
Nice.
super
So
nice.
you got the Alamo, and that's like
Yeah,
a
exactly.
big staple of the Texas State Fair.
I love that you have like now something it's like, oh, the kiddos can play with this.
Yes, exactly.
And I've said Ryden will love that fucking thing. Ryden will flip shit. He's like, oh, thank you, Daddy. I needed a new mat. I'm like, okay, buddy, make some videos with it. Okay, I shall do that. I was showing him the
that's
1,300 comments on his last Terminator video.
Because he like recreated T2.
Yeah, shot for shot. Yeah. And added his
that's
own
awesome.
roto and explosions and everything. And everyone's like, holy shit. Because I was like, holy shit.
You see him like evolving as like, oh, I know how to do more things.
Yeah, and then he ordered $400 worth of Hot Wheels yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because it was still linked to the eBay account card was. And then we're like, yo, bud, what'd you do? You just spent $400. That's my monies, Daddy.
Well, now he has a mat to play with them on.
Yeah. Well, he ordered it because he uploaded a video and thought I made money because the video did good. So that's why I spent that money.
What movie is he making with $400 worth of Hot Wheels? What's his next movie? He's got to be working on a big production right
Is he
now.
looking for investors?
He's actually, that's why I wasn't actually mad. I was like, hey, buddy, we have to talk. It was for a new video. He's like, I want to do a Halloween truck series. I was like, I was like, fuck, okay, well, Daddy will fund that. Okay. But next time, we got to ask
Jeepers
Daddy.
Creepers.
Because your cars get really expensive really quick, bro. Your
He's
Hot
buying
Wheels,
like legit T2 props.
it would happen. He's the one it sucks because he's like, I want this car. And it is like a collector's Hot Wheel car. And it's not too much, but it's like $100 or $140 for one Hot Wheel car.
And he wants to take it out the package
Yep,
and like
of
play
course.
with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, people would hate watching Ryden just destroy collector cars that have been sealed for like 30 years.
Oh,
and he's
no.
like, thank you, Daddy. And he does unboxing videos of every car he has. Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, he loves it. Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
funny. I just starting a channel that's just unboxings of things that shouldn't be unboxed.
You start seeing like charges of these like Pokemon card sets for like 20 grand coming out of your account.
I would go upstairs.
Not even
and-
opening the cards, but
Yeah.
just taking them out of the plastic. just trolling the collector community.
I walk upstairs. He's opened all my collector video games that are sealed and my action figures. I'd be like,
Oh.
Aneurysm. You just got to go outside and sit down on your outside chair for a minute. It's okay.
Ryden was loved. Like, no. Well, Cody, you wanted to close us out. Well, first off, where does everyone find you, Mr. Atozy?
Where do we find me?
Yeah, on the internet.
Atozy on YouTube.
In South Korea, apparently.
Apparently in South Korea as well. You can find all the mats at matt.city. And that's really all my plugs, honestly.
And
I'm
we'll
just kind of a YouTuber.
we're trying to do an actual unsub mat too.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Yeah.
That'd be super fire.
Yeah.
Skate shop, Brandon's Rain Gun Shop, like unsub house.
Just dox everyone.
Yeah, and we'll put
Yeah.
actual physical address.
Yeah,
Just
Hell yeah.
Each position.
the lat lounge, just
It's just Finn's place. It's just our editor's address and
Yeah.
everything. It's like,
that's the
why?
one thing. Like everybody's just like, oh yeah, we're over here. Skate shop's up here. Fenn's address.
Finn's phone number, address, social.
Photo of his driver's license.
If you're looking up at a drone scared.
Like Ukrainian combat footage.
That's so scary as well, by the way, that Ukrainian combat footage, just seeing the killer drones swarming around.
Yeah, they fly now.
That's what we're going to talk about on the after show.
Oh boy. Oh fuck.
We'll do a 10-minute after show. Cody, close us out, you beautiful son of a bitch.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming to the Unsubscribed podcast. I was joined today by Eli Doubletap, Atozy, Brandon Herrera, and myself, Donut Operator. Check us out on the Unsubscribed After Show.
We're going to fuck. Mwah.